right. The opening video is starting.
Okay. Set up. Bam. Join escape.
We're doing some D&D in the Svenzone. Welcome, everybody.
Yes, indeed. Hello.
There we go. I'll close this. All right, so it's been a couple minutes since we've looked at our people from Phandover, the scrambled eggs.
Phandalin.
You guys had finally gotten out of the mountain, White Plume Mountain, and had made your way back to Neverwinter. Along the way, Scrambles had disappeared, and you
Wink, wink.
spent a while searching for him, but then carried on. Figured he's a big boy; he'll find his way back. And
I mean, yeah.
We
Sure.
had to go to the customer service desk to have them call out on the intercom.
let me make sure.
Yeah, my party is waiting at the front by customer service.
Exactly.
All right, so
Has this been
Scrambles is
paid for?
cleared. So if you want to go back into the character selection, you'll be able to grab it.
Following live.
Oh, weird. I have him.
Perfect.
Like I'm looking at his character sheet now.
So close that out completely.
Okay.
And then go into
Done.
the character selection. Because you'll notice on the top, you're still say Honey Badger. There you go.
Scrabble's death dealer. Scrabble's a death dealer? I don't know where it's supposed to say honey badger, but
It doesn't. I misspoke. Okay.
it's okay.
All right, so there we go. All right, so let's take a moment. We have to spend a minute to say hello to our characters. For those of you in chat
Hello, characters.
who are not familiar with everything that's going on, we're going to start from left to right as the portraits are portrayed. Let me know your family situation. So tell us who your character is, and then do they have any family that is still immediate family that is still alive? So starting with Nick, who are you playing tonight?
I am Boblin the Goblin, an arcane trickster rogue. I'm the new hire. Well, kinda. I owe a life debt to Scrambles and the crew, specifically Scrambles and Toggin. Though I think my life debt to Scrambles might be fulfilled with after the whole thing. For family situation, I do have a nice extended family of, you know, in and around Neverwinter. More of a communal. Oh, hey, it's my cousin. Oh, yeah, that's my cousin. Not exactly how we're related, but we're related somehow. I haven't talked to them for a while, but yeah, I'm sure they're doing fine. Or are in jail. I'm sure they're fine.
Or doing fine
Um,
in jail.
exactly. um,
And you said they're where?
in and around Neverwinter, probably.
Okay. All right.
Um,
Got it. Kendrick.
I'm Bugbear, cleric, raised by elves in somewhere elsewhere in the forests, and I do not remember where I'm from because it's been ages since I even thought about it. So so I imagine I still have adopted family, but my family was is unknown to me because I was rescued as a very small baby, or maybe a very large baby.
So the elves that raised you are still alive?
Yes,
Okay.
probably will be long after I'm gone, given their age range compared to mine, but we'll see.
All right. And Reno.
Yes, I'm Jackson Hornfist. I'm a tiefling barbarian, and I was raised basically by dwarves in a blacksmith shop with my good buddy Cree, who's Claven. Um, he's a spellcaster, and pretty much keep. I mean, I'm sorry. Scrambles and I have been friends for a long time as well. We've been adventuring since way back when, and I am blessed with fey magic. So it's kind of chaotic and unpredictable, but I do have some magical things that tend to relate to ice and fey and all kinds of cool stuff.
All right. And are the dwarves that raised you still alive?
Yes,
Okay.
they're in a blacksmith shop back where Cree and I came from. Before I met up, we met up with Scrambles.
All right. And Micah.
All right, so I am Micah or Honey Badger. I play Scrambles, the Death Dealer, aka the Heartbreak Kid, aka
no.
the Tamer of Manacores, aka the Devastator of Dragons, aka the Master of the Mad Mage's Dungeon, aka the Scourges of the Seven Seas, aka the Basilisk Bruiser, aka the Butcher of Rakdos, and last but not least, aka Lord of the Scrambled Manor and good friend of Durnan. And yeah, Scrambles is
Jackson.
a minotaur, and he he came from rough beginnings. He was in the Rakdos cult and escaped them because they're super evil and bad and doing super evil bad culty things. So he ran off and left them. I definitely have parents in the cult, and I would assume they're still alive, but
Okay.
Rakdos cults are unpredictable, I'm sure. So maybe they died in some weird sacrifice, or maybe they were in a battle for Rakdos. I'm not sure. I booked it, but I definitely have parents. Um, and I don't know if I have siblings or not. I didn't have siblings when I ran off, but I was very young. So pieced out of the Rakdos cult, kind of just made my way as a Minotaur, keeping my head low until I got big and scary, which wasn't long. And then I kind of ran into Jaxom, and we've been adventuring together. Found this little town, bought a house, having some kiddos. We got Toggin in the group now, God and Boblin. Made some friends along the way. And yeah, that's what Scrambles is up to. Questions?
So I will say that the
All those names are real.
one of the name, well, they're all were
Legit.
given for a purpose. After certain things happened or didn't happen, but there's one of them that is specifically done to spite another player, which is awesome. Another character, which is awesome. Even though they're not here anymore,
Okay, he's
it's
not
still
a player anymore.
it's still
You
great.
got to be petty. I'm petty on a low level. Like
right.
I'm in there. I'm like stand in your ass crack at the beach. You're not gonna tell anybody about it, but it does suck.
And I mean,
But
really, guys, aren't we all friends of Durnan?
who doesn't like
Well,
dirt?
But we're missing one critical thing though about Scrambles, and that is his visage. What are we looking at when he walks down the street? It
Oh,
is
my bad.
fucking insane.
I forgot to explain what I look like. It's just some real basic stuff. I got a self-billowing cape. There's a didgeridoo over my shoulder. I'm holding an axe that is on fire, very lava-y, with a big old Rakdos symbol on the end of it. I got these giant Minotaur horns and a mask with horns on it. I mean, pretty normal looking.
Natural horns
Flying boots.
and a mask with horns.
Flying boots.
Oh, I forgot
And
my
are,
wing
are,
boots.
are,
I
are you
also
riding
have,
an elephant anymore?
I do have Tantar the elephant. He's pretty hardcore, or will be eventually. I have a horse that is not mine any longer, but was my friend for a while. That was a skeletal horse.
Which
have a-
Jackson now
Nightmare.
rides.
I also bought a zoo.
Feel this feels
Get
like
weird.
you explaining to some sort of portrait painter all the details they need to include in your portrait.
It's
Yes,
a
and I
big
do have a
portrait.
detailed portrait. I also have a handmade portrait from a portrait painter of our whole group in the manor. And I went into detail about what we looked like. It's done very well. We paid a lot of money for it.
Exactly.
Next up, we
Fair
need to
enough.
hire a sculptor. Get statues made in advance.
Yeah.
All right.
Sometime
the
in the
man.
next several months of Boblin joining, just like a stick figure of a small goblin just appears on the portrait.
We'll get it in there.
All right, and Mantha.
Hi, I'm Mantha, and I play Toggin River Chaser Catho Clan. He is a Goliath Hex Witch from, I don't remember which mountains, but he's from the mountains. We're talking about family. He does for sure have like living immediate relatives that are in the clan, but I think part of like the way that clan is that like basically everybody's family. So like he's got a lot of family members. It's a little bit similar to Boblin where like, oh yeah, there's cousin Jerry and there's cousin Amy and yada yada yada. Yeah. Does for sure still have like his immediate family members alive. He's got parents, probably some siblings.
Okay. And for those watching, yes, they are a level 11, although Micah doesn't know that yet. And no,
Hey, I'll get there.
none of their family members have been attacked or kidnapped or killed by goblins or bandits or orcs. So
How
Yeah, I think I'm
I'm,
friends
generous of
with
our
that.
DM.
at least as far as they know.
If if someone's family was killed by goblins, don't worry, my family would take, credit.
That's right.
You
so
would get a
Even if it wasn't
one of those
them.
chopped up ransom letters where all the words are spelled by cut out letters from newspaper clippings.
That's
Yeah.
right. So I do want to couple things. People, Reno, you were asking how do you know if your Twitch subscription has run out? When we were talking about it, I forgot the easiest and most blatant thing. If you're seeing ads, your Twitch subscription ran out. So if you see
That's
an
not
ad,
true.
That's fair.
then um, that tells you it's time to go back and use your Prime to resubscribe. And the don't forget, those of you who are watching, to throw a little class in the thing. So exclamation point class in the chat. Mantha is a 92% chaotic good ghost operative. So they are sneaky special agent. I am a 90% neutral evil daredevil operative. I am more of a acrobatics type person, so I'll do a somersault and come up and stab you in the face when you weren't expecting it.
Is that the equivalent of an operative from Starfinder?
Yes, they are operatives from Starfinder. Yep. Mr. Rhino 2U is a 42% neutral evil fighter today. So we have 2 secret agents and a fighter.
It
Lots
is an
of
operative from
frontline
Starfinder.
people. Lots of frontline people today in our party. We could use a spellcaster or a healer or something. But then again, our rogues, our operatives can do pretty much anything. So may as well heal too.
Or handsome as fuck.
Right. So you guys made it back to Neverwinter.
Look at and buy W.
So I did not hear it. You cut out. Say that again. Mantha?
Oh, I was just talking about W, our sponsor.
Oh.
Hello?
Yes. I saw you put it in there. Here it is. I said you cut out, so that's why I didn't hear what you said. So there's Debbie. It's awesome. Check it out. They've got some solo leveling flavors. Lots of good stuff on there. Use Fenster77, get a discount. He made it back to Neverwinter. Toggin was itching and to go pick up his stuff that he had made. The magic item that he had crafted. Along the way, got in, became close with his mount, and so they are now able to fight, be used in combat, and I want to say Boblin is not too far behind today. So today, the first of chess. We're going back a little bit. If you're looking at the messages of the day. So when you arrived, the day you arrived in Neverwinter, believe me, I'm aware. The day you arrived in Neverwinter, Boblin is also trained. And Scrambles is not far behind, but he'll need a couple extra days because he disappeared.
I do read the message of the day, but only so I could get cool extra credit points that are usually not there. And I'm upset that I read it after the fact. So
right.
The good news
It
is
has
I
been
am
a
reading
while.
it. The
I
bad
do
news
need
is
to do
that
that.
I regret reading it.
I need to put that back in there and then see if anybody catches it.
Well, now that you brought it up, he's not gonna do it for a while because he's gonna be like, "Oh, well, they're on guard now."
No, whatever it takes.
Maybe he's already
I'll
changed
put it in the middle.
just now.
That's right. I'll put it in the middle this time instead
I
of at
read
the
the
very
whole
end.
thing just because.
Make an anagram. So if you read it down the side, you realize, oh, hey, there's a bonus.
The end of every letter, every word or whatever.
All
Only
right,
if you have
That
it
would
faced
be a
a
very
certain
long
way.
message of the day.
so you guys have been talking about it, and you determine that even though he is not officially like a priest or anything of Rakdos, Scrambles was raised there and does know, was blessed by the priest last time you guys went to the Neverwinter temple slash theater. Rakdos, um, despite being an evil demon, is also very much into entertainment, and so most of his followers are entertainers in some way, and they perform their temples and shrines typically have stages where people can get up and perform. Scrambles knows how to do a couple different things as far as performance goes. One of which is spinning the poi, and then I think there's something else that you can do as well.
Instead of didgeridoo.
What did you do?
That's not that
Yeah.
he's still learning that, but yes, that's not really up Rakdos' alley. It's more of a
Yeah.
um, the spinning the poi and stuff and the acrobatics and things that Scrambles can do, especially
It's
being
not
such a
up
big boy.
Rakdos' alley yet.
That's right. It's
It'll
an
grow
open
on
mic
him.
night. It's like when the guy comes up and everybody's like, ah, here Scrambles with his
Got this
didgeridoo
fucking
again.
guy.
And I just play music from Outback Steakhouse.
Playing the one note the entire time.
So you guys decide to go there and at least ask if there's somebody there that can do some kind of divination or something to try to figure out what's going on. And so you arrive there, and they're getting ready for their big first day celebration, the first day of the month, and they have a big thing going on, and it starts, and there's different acrobats going on. There's a what looks like fog that appears along the stage, and different musicians are in the background playing music as different people are performing. And as it comes toward the climax of the show, this ring of fire appears, and different acrobats are doing different things using this, jumping through and tumbling through this ring of fire. And there's a woman who's using the silks and suspended doing the acrobats using the silken ropes. And then in this huge figure of this lion appears in the ring of fire, and they give me just a second here. Lots of oohs and ahs, and as the ushers are walking around, people are giving them donations and coins and stuff. As this huge celebration and there it goes, comes to a close, and the music is ramping up and stuff. All of a sudden, the image in the ring just cuts out, and there's this blackness appearing, and then there's red glow comes from within the circle, and you can see that a couple of the acrobats are still performing, but several of them lose concentration and are just watching. It's clear to tell from what's going on that this is not what they expected to happen. And just as you think you can see this figure seated on some sort of throne-like thing, shrouded with shadows. The ring falls and hits the ground, and the acrobats and performers move back, and you hear a couple of the front rows especially scream as this ring collapses down, and the fire goes out with smoke just billowing up all around it, and as the smoke starts to clear, you guys see Scrambles standing in the middle of the stage.
Got an image of him on
Wow!
the tightrope there. Such
And
grace and poise.
he sort of looks around,
Roll
quickly
my eyes.
catches on to what's happening, and Scrambles, what do? You see that you're on a stage. Everybody's looking at you.
Hey?
You recognize the temple, the Rakdos temple.
Yeah, I will reach down into my bag, pull out my giant, metal spiky ball thing, and then I'll go aha, and I'll catch it on fire with the fire that's being surrounded by me in the circle, and I'll start to do my performance kind of slow so I don't hit any of the other entertainers. I want them to see that like I'm gonna spin this shit around. So like I'm
Right.
going a little slow so they're backing off. And then I'm going ham with it. I go crazy. I do
Nice.
Magic Mike.
All right.
Magic.
So, give me a performance check with advantage.
I'm gonna do some flying around because I got my boots of flying, so I'm spinning it through the flying, and every once in a while my echo pops up and swings an axe. We're doing crazy shit. All right, advantage.
Let's see AI make a video of that.
I think it probably could. It'd be sick too. Okay, 16.
Very nice. All right. So as you finish, the crowd bursts into applause. The performers as well do their little last, as they somersault and flip and come up to the stage, take their bows as well. As this wraps up the show for today, and the crowd starts to
The trivia
disperse,
question.
and
The
you guys
trivia
have been met up again with Scrambles. Yes. What is your question?
No, I have a trivia question.
Okay.
In drama, they say break a leg. What do they mean by break a leg?
It
What
is
does it really mean?
It just means good luck, and it's something that's been around for ever.
It has been around forever. However, that's not what it means. What it is when you're having a standing ovation, the curtain goes up and down for each time. And there is a mechanism called the leg that does that. So if you're breaking the leg, you're having so many standing ovations that you break it. And that's what originally it came from.
Cool.
Nice.
That is the truth. I'm not lying about that.
Yeah.
Give it a deception check. No. Inside check.
The gullibility check. Yeah.
I will choose to believe you.
So as everybody kind of clears off stage and the windows are kind of opened or wherever we're at and the house lights come up, Scrambles looks out into the audience, and I assume you guys are there, right?
Indeed.
Oh yeah, I gave you some loud applause when you first showed up.
He's gonna run. He's gonna jump off the stage, and he runs over to the group. And he starts hugging everybody, starting with Jaxom, and Toggin, and then Godin, and
That's
then
his favorites in order, by the way.
Bree, and then the camera, and then Bob.
No,
I'm just,
his favorite is Grimmy by far.
I mean, Grim is pretty hard to beat.
All right. And awesome. Anybody say anything or do anything?
I roll my eyes.
Go ahead and give
Is
me
this
perception
what you were
checks.
up to this whole time?
Give me perception checks, everybody except Scrambles.
Okay.
And you can right click on Cree and release him. You won't need him today.
Okay.
Oof.
Where's my perception? There it is. Help me, man. Give me something good.
These are, this is just a regular thing that Scrambles does. Both the
Why is mine
performance and
not
the
rolling?
hugs.
Oh, that's why. Fuck. All right, never mind. Sorry.
All right, well, a couple of you. So
I mean, the hugs are a little bit weird, but it's not like he's never been handsy before.
yeah, well, that would be insight. But Toggin and Jaxom, you smell sulfur on him,
Okay.
and like he's been around a campfire.
So
sounds
I look at Toggin and I go, well, I may or may not have been taken by a very powerful demon down to the Nine Hells, where I had to escape, like fight my way out of there. Almost ended up in the Nine Hells for eternity, and but I got out. And when I escaped, Rakdos asked me what I wanted to do, and I just told him I wanted to go home. So here I am. Which isn't a metaphor for wherever you guys are is where my home is, because I thought I was to be going to the Scrambled Manor,
Yeah.
but that's neither here
However-
nor there. So
It's alright. Rakdos knew exactly what you wanted. You wanted to go home to us, your family, for sure.
sure, don't get too chummy. I could disappear any moment.
Hey, I'm not the one hugging people.
I'm glad I'm here, guys. Scrambled is very genuinely happy. You can tell that he was really worried for his
a little
own
bit too
safety,
much.
but then more so like, hey, where did I leave everybody else at? So he's happy to be back. Let's go get something to drink.
Question: if
Yeah.
there were like a family type situation, am I like the adopted kid or like this pet?
You're the
You're a
dog.
pet, dude.
Good to know.
No, you're not a pet, man. You are awesome too.
No,
I mean, I did
Asian.
get.
You're very
I mean,
very
the
demure.
first thing that
You're
Scrambles did
demure,
do
and yet you outshine
was-
us.
You're like our stepson. Like we like you, but mostly because we have
Not
to,
that much.
and we feel responsible
well, I have
for
a
you.
cousin who's a stepson, and his family does not like him, so maybe not.
I'm just kidding. You're one of us, Boblin. You could be a part of the group for a long time. I can tell you're a good guy. I could see when they were all pointing at you in that town way back when. I walked over and said, "Hey, you're gonna give me this goblin, or I'm gonna kill everybody here." I knew you were a good guy at that point. So
You're not number 7 in the
Well-
company for nothing.
exactly. There are
That's why
6
you
other
immediately
people
gave me
itching
the
to get
jacket
your.
that labels me as number
That's
3.
right. Yikes. But here's the thing, though. You're very quiet, reserved, but then you outshine us all when we get in the battle. It's like, what?
I don't know. It's not like that the entire case. I mean, I feel like I've just been supporting you guys.
So hey
But
guys,
glad
did
to
we
know I
find
didn't-
that third magic item?
Oh
We were
yes,
looking
we
for
found
3 of them,
Yes,
and
we
we
did.
found 2.
We did, yes.
Okay, cool.
We got
Great.
all
And
of
we
them. We
turned them
returned
in.
it.
All right,
Heck
so
yeah.
you
They were
haven't actually
really
turned them in
cool.
yet. This was happened
Yeah, we-
just before you did.
Oh, we did.
I
Yeah, we did.
beg to differ.
Right.
Actually,
I
no, Flo
said
wants to
you
show
guys
the
are
thing
going
to-
back in time
Gotcha,
Oh.
gotcha.
Oh,
He
To-
wants to
to
show
catch
the
up.
thing
to catch
okay,
up.
got it.
Cool.
So this was
We're
just
just
before.
on our way to turn them in.
Exactly. You're just
'Cause you
on
have
your
to
way
earn-
to turn them in.
You have to earn your level 11, man. I'm not giving it to you free.
Heck yeah.
That's right.
That's why we're going back in time, just to appease your leveling.
Exactly.
That's so needy.
So you go to the place where you were told to turn them in, and there's a human in scale mail, and it has a staff. He opens the door to this what looks like a little office, uh, and you step in, and it's just a plain, bare room made of wood. In the room are 3 mirrors, and at the foot of each mirror is what looks to be an empty sack.
Empty sack.
And then
Oh.
so as you step in, he closes the door and he starts waving his hand and saying some things. Um,
Yes, we get it.
Excuse me.
and as he speaks, you see these runes starting to appear within the mirrors. And he goes and stands to the side as the runes form and solidify. And then after what would be the equivalent of a couple rounds,
Nice.
the
I took
runes start to waver, sort of like they're in water. And then as they start to disappear, these figures appear within the mirrors.
Oh, that's cool.
And you see the one looks like a female in robes. It's hard to make out her face. She has a book in her hands. Another one is what looks like either a priest, maybe a wizard, because you don't really see any holy symbols or symbol deity symbols. Holding a staff. Again, you can't make out the face under the cowl. And the third one in the middle is this, what looks to be a knight or somebody in plate armor, at least. And the woman is the first to speak. She closes the book, tells you to place Black Razor within the sack. And I believe it's Jaxom has Black Razor.
Yes.
So you go to put it in. You see it looks like a regular sack. It doesn't look like a bag of holding. Bag of holding is black on the inside. This one,
Yes.
you can see the bottom of the sack. But as you put it in, put the Black Razor in, it sort of presses against the material and then continues to go in. Then when you set the bag down, the bag looks just as like it did before. It does not look like there's anything in it. And they do the
Picked up the
same.
bag and shoved the thing into it.
Yes.
Is that correct? Okay.
And
So
then
Jackson picks up the bag, puts the thing in there.
and then you do the same thing with the trident, which I think Scrambles has, and when that's the priest or wizard guy, and then same thing with the last one as you set it in, and then as you think pretty sure it's the knight, you're not positive, but you hear a sound saying your payment is in the bag, and then the reverse happens as the figures in the images start to fade.
Before they fade, Jackson whispers over to Boblin, "Hey, that's like a special blending alloy that the guy has. It's really awesome armor."
Oh,
Now
no. But sell for a lot?
Oh, certainly, but you would never sell it.
I don't really wear it, so I would rather have the money.
No, I'm calling upon my knowledge as a blacksmith and a welder of steel and all alloys. Tell you, because you're hanging out with me all the time, that point out that the armor is really awesome, and I recognize it, and I'm sharing it with you.
If I find any like it, I'll sell it to you for a cheap price.
Nice.
Good God, I'm asking you
Right.
to appreciate it.
And the so the mirrors
Yeah, I am by giving it to someone who would appreciate it.
clear out, but they do not have a
I think that's
reflection
as close as you're getting.
as you're
Yes.
looking at it. And so,
It's a
is anybody
scrying mirror.
going to look in the bags?
No, we just leave our
Yes.
reward there. Yeah.
I
just
picked
leave
up the first one, so
rewards.
Jackson is definitely going to be picking up that bag or taking a look in it. He's already he
All
did.
right,
He was the first
so
one to pick that thing up.
so
So yeah,
in one of the bags, there is a piece of paper that in fancy script. Once you unscroll it a little bit, you can see that it is a receipt for payment toward the deed
God, it was
of
very
the
quick. I
Scrambles
have to
Manor.
make sure that we took a look and there was no fine print
Yes.
on that.
Yep.
See,
There are no borders.
Nothing that
There's
says
no
anything
black borders around the edge.
No lines in the middle.
That's right.
right.
Even though you guys wouldn't know to look, you do not see any of that stuff. And it is a payment for 100,000 gold toward the manor.
Wow. That's awesome.
yeah, definitely.
That's great for us, guys. That means we're almost like that's a third of it already gone.
we are doubling the economy of the city, as it were, but
So, are we ready
It's
to
all good.
refinance at this point, or what?
Yeah. Started off at 250. You paid 110 so far.
awesome.
So you only have 140,000 left, and it'll be yours free and
Yeah.
clear.
Heck yeah.
Plus
For
HOA
the 30-year
fees.
mortgage.
That's right.
Where did I keep? I used to have a manor note that said how much I owed on it and stuff. Oh no, I have
Hey.
chest money notes.
I actually made a note of this last time when we did this. Apparently, 150,000 out of 250,000 has been paid for.
There you go.
Okay.
All right, so check out so Bella Muerte, thank you for stopping by. She's part of the Fantasy Grounds / Smiteworks crew. She is
Woohoo!
their media person, and so all the different. She's in charge of making sure that the Twitches and the Instagrams and all that stuff is everybody knows what's going on. And as she says,
Yeah.
check out Fantasy Grounds Con 2025 this weekend. There are some exciting changes being announced for Fantasy Grounds future. You can go to fantasygrounds.com and they have all the details there. So check them out. All right. So train for combat chess 1.
Shit.
Yeah, so the that's actually going to change a little bit. It'll be chess 3.
Go there. Whoa! No
All right.
phone.
So you guys split up. Go back to the beach Leviathan. Jaxom wanders off and has a couple exciting things that happen to him. And you guys spend. It is now the 2nd of chess. Is there anything you guys wanted to buy or do while you are in, or sell while you were in Neverwinter? Let me go ahead and push a long rest just in case it doesn't exist. You guys need some? There you go. Boom.
I do.
Well, Tagan is looking forward to getting the magic items back.
Yep. So you
from
did
arcane
that
positions.
when you guys had split up, so you are able to get those with no issues.
I would like to sell this ancient potion of greater healing, as it is so ancient that it's worth more.
I should probably be with you so I can hype up how nice this potion is for collectors.
Okay, I would argue Goliath may have no
I
clue what
imagine
the hell
through
they're
my
talking about.
Okay, and
I
I'm the
imagine through my
Goliath that
contacts,
makes
I know people who might
potions.
be interested.
If she's the potion master.
I bring Talgan along as like he has been verified as ancient.
He's the authenticator.
Yeah,
As the
Yeah.
running a little scam of, ooh, what if I wanted to buy that instead?
Right. All right, so give me a charisma check with advantage. Some whatever one you want, not the actual charisma, but your whatever you're going to use to try to sell it, and drop it in a party sheet.
Yes, I will drop it in the party sheet, and then I will look through my skills to remember what I'm actually proficient in charisma wise.
Yeah, my charisma's pretty low.
I am proficient in deception, so I am.
Fabricating a whole
I'm
backstory.
doing one of those where like I'm fabricating the backstory where it's like, yeah, no, it actually the lies are best lies are centered on a grain of truth. It is old, but the exact history of it is what I'm possibly lying about.
All right, so there's enough of the truth in your story because the story, in and of itself, is enough to sell it. That you got it from the White Plume Mountain from a trapped djinn who was stuck there, and uh, then but you just couldn't stop yourself, so you just kept going about how you had to wrestle with the Sphinx to get it, and how you jumped over this pendulum and these crumbling places over
Sphinx
lava.
won in a card game from some ancient
right.
sultan who
Yep.
got it from a mummy lord who then sold it to said djinn who was just gonna snort the whole thing. So
Target
clearly I
looks
hadn't played
like
it.
slightly more uneasy the longer the story goes, but he's just nodding along. You should buy it. It's really good potion. Very, very expensive, probably.
All right, so
Talking, let me do it. Talking. You identified it.
It's
There's more to the
funny.
story.
It's funny because I have, I have, I have a 20 charisma, guys.
I have a 10.
My
I have a 12.
charisma is 20. I've got a +9 to persuasion. You're like, yes, let me be very awkward here. It's the
Scrambles.
charming kind of awkward,
That's right.
guys.
Scrambles will bend down to Boblin and he'll go, they say if you're trying to sell a pen, you should ask somebody to write something down. So maybe if you're trying to sell a potion of greater healing.
I should
You
stab
gotta
someone.
hit them.
I don't know where I was going with that, but just food for thought. And then I
Right.
lean back
Oh,
out.
I
That's
shouldn't
not quite
stab
helping
someone.
him, but it's also not hurting him, which is all I
right.
can do mechanically anyway.
All right, so you are able to sell it for 1,251 gold, which is
Wow.
more than
Yeah.
even the value. And
Wow.
because of the 23 that you rolled. All right, and before we forget, so Scrambles, if you want to go ahead and over on the far right of Fancy Grounds, where it says Campaign World Character, you want to drop down the character, open up your where it says classes, and then you want to get the fighter that is from the. Give me a second here. I don't remember what it's called. Fighter.
I have Fighter D&D Player's Handbook or just Fighter.
Okay, then I will add it to you. It's the Explorers. Is it Wild Mount or is it? Yes, it's the Explorer's Guide to Wild Mount. I'll throw that on there. So right now your max is 133. Your con is 3, so you can get a possible 13. It gave you 9. You get. Oh no, this is the one we roll for. I was wrong. So go ahead and roll a d10.
Okay. D10. Did it register? It did. Okay.
All right, 6 plus 3 is 9. 5 plus 3 is 8, so that's worse. So you're good. So you have 142 hit points. At 11, everything goes up because your proficiency bonus goes up. Let me make sure I'm not talking out my butt. Let's see.
Oh, that ship sailed, man.
Isn't that your job to talk out of your butt?
Fighter 11. Nope, I was wrong. Oh. You only get one thing because your proficiency bonus already went up. So you know how you do every round when you take the attack action, you get 2 attacks?
Yes.
Now you get 3.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Only
That
a
is-
little thing.
That's the only thing you got.
Fucking wild. That's so powerful.
So you can do
So
3
I take 3
attacks.
attacks, then I
How
can
about just,
bonus action. I could action surge, take 3 more attacks for 6 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Then I could unleash my incarnation to take another 3 attacks for a total of 9 attacks in one round.
And
Oh, poor Micah.
We can
That's
just
only
sit
one
back
thing
and
that he gets
go
for
on.
leveling up. You should give
Hey,
him
guy,
something else.
At least my weapon's not ridiculously powerful.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I know, right?
I
Thing
freaking
that's
hit
flaming.
everything all of the time.
Micah
That's
misses
awesome.
a session in the future and we get totally wrecked because all the monsters are suited to fight him.
Fight Scrambles who's attacking 9 times a round with a
He
plus
is
13.
raising the bar here.
oh,
So now what we need to do is find somebody else who can use their turn to give me attack actions.
You mean
Right.
the haste spell?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
but
know.
that's only one attack. It specifically says in the
That's
spell.
true. That's true.
It's not an
Okay,
attack
my bad, I
action.
didn't know.
It's just one attack.
oh
Yeah.
God! Only
Oh, but I
10
have-
instead
I
of
have-
12.
I have a boosting thing that I can do as well. What's that? What's my boosting thing?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know.
You can
Is
give
it-
people back spell
have
slots.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
thought I had
right.
something
do
I don't
that.
think he's
gave
ever
some
done that.
the
Yes, he did it once.
critical. What the fuck?
Oh,
was it?
sorry. Yeah, he did it
Yeah.
once. That's
Remember
why
that
you know.
week when he wasn't here and someone else was playing him? Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, that
exactly.
might have been it.
Yikes.
Oh my God!
That's also usually when he rages too.
All right. So you are level 11. You are set and ready to go.
Yay!
Awesome. Okay.
I'm
I'll just-
Let me away from my keyboard for a second. I'm still on with you guys. I'm just not going to be at my keyboard. I'm trying to get over the heebie-jeebies from finding a little pocket of wolf spiders in the corner of my room while I was cleaning.
Lovely.
And totally shivering from the toes of my head right now, freaking out. They all dead now, but damn it. Now I'm going to have to clean the whole freaking room because you find one. Oh my God.
That's right.
Sorry. go
Freaking
ahead.
out, man. All right.
Yeah,
So
man.
Probably actually take the super special magic sword out of my inventory.
goggles of night. I'll add a thing. Boom. Okay. So anybody else wanted to do anything? Jackson, did you want to explain anything that happened while you were wandering around?
Yeah, we were playing with Cree. What was the thing? I don't remember, man. I played so many games between now and then.
So you,
Yeah, but Cree
Were
and I
attacked.
went off. We were
a goblin came and said, "Hey, got some cool stuff that you're looking for. Come over
Oh,
here
right,
and I
yeah,
can
yeah,
tell you about that.
right.
And it
And I
turns out
questioned that a lot.
he led you into an ambush of
Indeed.
Sahaugen. And so you
Pretty sure that's not worth mentioning.
killed him and the Sahaugen. And then you also
We were
were wandering by a museum.
fighting a mummy. That's right.
And
Say my mummy.
yes, exactly. The museum
I thought the one had
curator
an accent from Bulgaria or something.
asked you to help save her mummy because she
You
did
gotta say
not
it right.
realize it was an actual undead. It had been sealed for years, hundreds of years, and so when she bought it and went to open it, turns out it was an actual undead. So, but she still wanted to display it, so she asked you to not kill it.
She asked some inquiry to go take care of to secure its safety, and we did not do that.
Wow.
We whacked the crap out of it. We clawed it. I mean, it was pretty bad. Would have been a lovely visual. Anyway, and then we
With
went from where?
authentic battle damage.
Exactly. That's pretty cool because I've gone up to 11, and let me tell you, just like Spinal Tap, mine goes up to 11. It makes a difference, but not if it's just 10. Yeah, mine goes to 11. Anyway, so that all happened. It was really fun. It's very cool. It's very tactical, and I usually do the straight up sword and great axe things, and Kree comes in or does magic, but he gets in the battle, man, and shit happens. He's got a nasty left sword, and he's got serious claws that he just fucking crazy. And he's a healer. He kicks ass, and he's a healer. So yeah. Anyway, so we had a little adventure, and we did some stuff. It was cool. I'm assuming that maybe we could sometime continue or we're gonna mix it into here. Mix it on in.
So that did happen while you guys were separated and wandering around. So you guys are now together again at the Beast Leviathan.
Right.
There's a new pin on the map. So there is the museum.
Okay.
You
cool.
can open up the image for Periwinkle Small Nose if you want to see the museum and gift shop that's run by her. You can also go there, pay a silver entry fee. Jaxom has free entry to go peruse the museum if you want.
Neat.
All right. And I also shared the location of Neverwinter. Phandalin also has one that's similar with all the different sub-locations. They are also pinned on the map. So, and there's a description there and everything else. So, if you guys are curious about Neverwinter and what's on the map, I haven't completed all of them, but a lot of them now are there in the location. You can drag this into a hotkey and have it if you ever want it. So it is now afternoon of the 2nd. Does anybody want to do anything else while your guys are here? If you haven't already, make sure you skim through your inventory, see if there's anything else you want to sell. Because trying to sell expensive things in Phandalin is usually not possible. You have to put it on a caravan to Neverwinter or sell it to a merchant who's coming to Neverwinter. So you're going to get a lot less if you do that.
Exactly. Well, Jaxom looked through his stuff, and there's really much that has to be sold. He got rid of the vast majority of it. He's carrying basically some jewels for making weapons and some ingots, and that's pretty much it. Everything he has that's weird is not sellable. cloak of many fashions and dust of disappearance, dust of smelling and choking.
Well, the cloak of many
Uh,
fashions, I'm hoping that you're matching Scrambles to that.
well, yeah, but I mean, I'm not wearing it around.
Wow.
That's the whole
That's so
point.
rude. That was a gift from me.
And it's the whole point is to wear it while you're
Okay,
in
well, all right.
Neverwinter
Well,
or
okay. Well,
Phandalin.
we've also forgotten my skeleton horse, so you have to forgive me if I forgot I was wearing this thing.
Oh, by the way, it's been a minute. I'm still carrying somebody's rod of immovability, and it's not mine. So,
It's either mine or
Little
Boblin's.
guy.
okay.
Let me see if
Well, I'm putting it in the
I
party sheet. You should probably
yeah, I have
grab
it.
it before we sell stuff.
Yeah, I have mine.
So if we want to sell
I'm
crap,
looking through,
where are
and
we
it
putting
might
it?
be
Bob.
mine.
Or where are we putting it?
Okay, it has to be yours. Nobody else has one.
Yep.
All right, Micah, what were you asking? Where are you putting what?
Where do I put stuff I want to sell?
Drag it to the little blue dragon onto the party sheet inventory page.
Inventory page.
So
All
you
right,
have to-
cool. I want to sell that. I'm gonna jump a bunch of crap in here. And I don't care.
A few things I like to buy.
Okay.
Do you have a shovel?
So are they normal things or are they magical item things?
Normal, I would like to buy like more alchemical
Alright.
sling bullets and a poisoner's kit.
So those are average items, common items. Unless you want to, you can just add them to your page and take away the price. If you want to try to haggle for them, then you can.
For them.
Yeah, might as well try and haggle. Let me first calculate, because I like to buy like 20 alchemical sling bullets and a poisoner's kit. I'll calculate how much that'll cost all old, and then I'll go.
Okay.
All right, that would base cost would be 350 for
That's not
20 alchemical sling bullets and a poisoner's kit.
sounds like a bargain.
I mean, this is me haggling. Reliable talent.
Yeah, got plenty
How
of
do I move more than one thing at a time?
Hold
Like
shift.
that. Thank you.
I was doing it as you asked, so I'm like, oh, I got this.
an expensive item. No. So, Boblin, you have that money covered, right? Because we are well-to-do.
Yeah, I got a lot of gold from this exchange.
Okay.
All right. So same thing. Use except you won't have advantage. Pick one of your charisma skills and roll.
I did roll. I got
Oh,
a
that was
16.
it. 16. Okay. All right. Nice. So those of you who don't know what happened there, if you look at his roll, it says deception effects +1 reliable. He dropped a 9 because as a rogue of a certain level, he has what's called reliable talent, which means that if he rolls anything he's proficient in and gets lower than a 9, lower than a 10, it automatically becomes a 10. So he rolled a 9, it pushed it up to a 10 automatically, and he got a 16.
Yep.
All right, so
Nice.
it costs you. I'll let you do the math. It costs
All right.
it would be 90% of what it normally costs. You said it was 350, so
Yes.
350 was 35, 10%. So it's like
So it costs 315.
okay.
90% of 350.
Sorry, I didn't hear you. If I'm selling stuff, what do you want me to roll? Like a charisma-based stat?
You might want me to roll stuff.
Roll everything, man.
I do. I want Toggin to sell all of it for me.
Okay.
Sorry, I was still going through my inventory. Do we want to keep the folding boat?
It should be in a bag of holding, right?
It's in my bag of holding, yeah.
Yeah, that's good. So I mean, if we were adventuring, wouldn't that be something that we would probably want to use?
I just wanted to check.
Only
with
if you want to
Bob.
cross a body of water easily.
Yeah.
And Scrambles walks on water.
But out of curiosity, yeah, how much is that thing worth? In the price of
500 to 5,000 gold pieces.
Ah, yes.
Very cool.
A handy thing to have.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a fun adventure. It was getting that boat.
Keep it. All right. Has everybody emptied into their party sheet what they would like to empty into their into the party
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a good start for now.
sheet? All right. Toggin will go ahead and
Can
try
you
to
expect?
sell. Is Scrambles helping me? Am I being helped? I should
Yeah,
ask.
Scrambles is going to hold things up as you name them and
What
demo
are you
certain
proficient
things.
in, Scrambles? What
Let's see.
with the charisma?
I don't
You
know. I
might
was
just
in
be in it.
performance. Charisma based? Yeah, performance. That's why I'm holding things up and I'm demoing things as
Mhm.
she's talking
So you
about.
would
or
have to
as-
roll performance
But
if you're
you're,
going to be assisted by
but you're
him.
also intimidating. You're very
Oh, really?
intimidating
Yeah,
too.
I'm not proficient. I'm only proficient in persuasion, y'all.
I'm just imagining Scrambles like
I'm
juggling all the
perception.
objects in the background as you're trying to sell them.
Okay, I'm going to delete the cloth wad. Whoever put 2 cloth
Oh,
wads
come
in
on.
there.
That was me
Ew.
because I'm just dumping stuff in there that I don't want anymore. If you
Two
We're gonna
rags.
ask you
inventory is
questions about
too
how he
full.
used it.
I'm like, I don't know what to
His
do.
usage was
So, just so you know, you're losing out on 4 copper.
That's
'Cause there's
fine.
2 copper
oh
Wow.
each.
god.
It'll
So if
be
you want to keep it, take it out now. If
I'm gonna
anybody
go
wants
outside.
those cloth
I'm gonna go
wads,
outside and do 9
That's right.
attacks in a row to be upset about it.
that's right.
Attack.
They slightly used cloth wads from Scrambles.
Well, you could sell that to
Yeah.
like his fan club or something. I'm sure he's got one.
I don't even know why I have those cloth wads. Is that like an adventures pack thing? I'm not sure.
I don't
We
think
don't
so.
have any idea either. We do not want
It
to
was
know.
probably
I don't
from
even know
some
how I
sort of
got the
like
item.
junk table.
So, you guys sure you want to get rid of Copper's map? You're looking at chat.
What?
This map
I
purports
threw
to
it in
show
there.
the
What am I gonna
layout
do with another
of
map?
a level 3 of the Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Has been folded
I
into a
don't know
tiny
what-
square and stored in a
in that
dwarf's
case?
butt cheeks for some time.
Yeah, and I haven't looked at it since we left the Dungeons of the Mad Mage.
Well, you don't
I
want
think
to like
somebody else
frame
needs to
it and
double
put it
check
up on
this
the
shit.
wall in the Scramble Manor?
I mean, I guess,
Yeah.
we can. Sure, I'll keep Copper's map.
Yes.
I'll keep
Good
the butt
idea.
map.
Maybe the cloth
The butt
wads
cheek
are
map, that's
to
right.
wrap around the map so you don't have to touch it.
Alright, I'm just making sure I have to go through and add anything that doesn't have a price. I have to put price on. Ah, your Saddle of the Cavalier. So somebody may want this because um, all of you have mounts now, except for Toggin. And while this saddle is on a mount, you can't be dismounted against your will if you're conscious. And attack rolls against the mount have disadvantage.
Oh, that's good.
So that will fit. It's magical, so it'll fit on any of your mounts, from the cat up to the elephant and everything in between.
that include the dismount?
Wow. Here, I'll put it in chat. There you go. Boom. So I would highly suggest somebody keep it.
Carol, so
Yeah.
you didn't want that?
Yep, I just threw it in there in case somebody else wanted it. If not, we can sell it. You know.
It's fine. It scrambles. We always forgive him. Just somebody do
No,
the
this is a
inventory
perfect-
check.
Yeah, if you guys need something else, by all
If
means. I just,
anyone wants that, if not, I will take it.
yeah, we should
you
throw
go.
it on one of the horses if you guys are gonna use it. I just don't ride my thing very much. So, also,
Yeah, I don't know. What about those rags? You're riding your thing.
okay.
All right. So
In that case, I will take it.
is there a place to send a telegram? So there is a place to. You can purchase the use of a mage who can use the sending spell. And what the sending spell, who can
Okay.
cast the sending spell. And what the sending spell does is it allows you to talk to somebody. It is right here. It says you send a short message of up to 25 words or less to a creature with which you are familiar. The creature hears a message in its mind, recognizes you as the sender, and can answer in a like manner immediately. The spell enables a creature with intelligence of less than 1 to understand the meaning of your message. You can send this message across any distance, even to other planes of existence, but if the target's on a different plane, there's a 5% chance it doesn't. So it's a level 3 spell. They also have to cast detect thoughts, so they can learn about the person that you want to send it to.
Right.
But once you've done those 2 things, they can do that. Other than that, you can hire a messenger for much
Right.
less to take a message. Or find a caravan
Oh,
going to the same direction as the person you're going to for even more,
Right.
much less, and they can take it with you and deliver it. So those are your 3 options
I
for
don't know.
getting
This,
messages to
okay.
people.
All right. Well, I would like to do that if I can,
Okay.
and I can
Which
explain.
one?
I'm
Whom?
going to explain. What was? I think the first one, the magical one, would be the best.
Okay. So who are you trying to contact?
I mean, I'm going to reveal something that I've never revealed to anyone, except for Cree might know, but never would say anything. He doesn't talk much.
Hey, we don't want to see
That
that.
I have.
Keep your
I have
pants
a
on.
I have a bow. I have a bell, I should say. Her name is Vexana. I call her Vixen. And the white glove that I have been carrying around since the very dawn of time is hers. And that's why I carry it. So I would like to
He has
go
a
and do a
white
spell.
glove.
So she's in Neverwinter. So if you want to go visit her, you can just go talk to her.
Since
No, he just hires somebody in Neverwinter to send a message.
okay, well, then I
Little
will do
town.
that. I did not realize
How
that
you
she lives there.
doing?
She's fucking there. Why am I doing anything in this city except for visiting her? Ever.
I
If
have
I had
said
known
that
that,
a couple
you guys,
times.
I'd say, later, guys, and I want to walk away. I'd never be hanging out with you while I'm there. Sorry.
Just saying,
Anyway,
we've been to
so if she's,
Neverwinter a few
I didn't even know
times.
she was there. That changes the whole story. Let's pretend she didn't live there, or she's away somewhere.
Okay. Or we can say she
She's my
just got
sweetheart.
back.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yes.
when you
Anyway,
get to the Bleach Leviathan, after your adventures and stuff, there's a message for you, sir. And it's from her and
Oh, you
saying
dismissed me.
she has returned. So next time
okay.
you are in town, be sure to stop by, that type of thing, because she
Right.
doesn't know you're there. So.
I'll be
Right.
honest, I did not know that she was real. I thought this was one of those lives in another city kinds of things.
That's right.
Goes to another school kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Right.
where was? But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. There's the rub. The place where I was doing the blacksmithing with the dwarves, that was not Neverwinter.
Yes.
It was some
You-
other place, and that is the place where we met. And
It was Neverwinter. You and
So-
Scrambles came from Neverwinter and delivering supplies from Neverwinter. I mean,
right,
the things from the blacksmiths.
right,
That was here.
okay,
This is where you grew up.
okay, got it. I thought it was more in the country, near the hills for the dwarven kind, to be near their girlfriends.
Nope. That's why you have
Anyway.
such good training.
So obviously,
Because they know what
my
the hell
story is
they're doing.
completely changed. I would not be sent. I would be getting my message, and then I would be
Peace.
going that way,
Okay.
taking my skeleton horse and riding over right away,
Very
and
nice.
then I would not be seen for the rest of the time.
All right. So, do you tell
Ever.
anybody where you're going or what you're doing?
Yes, I would tell them. That's
Okay.
why I'm explaining the story.
Okay.
Up to this moment, that we've been here at what 7 times, and nobody's ever said that. But
Right.
Wow,
She was
this
gone.
time, to me.
this time, obviously,
She was busy.
Yeah, she was busy. I mean, she's quite a handful. Anyway,
All right.
that's
so,
where I'm going to be. So,
excellent.
yeah, and yes, I would explain my story about that. I found out she's here, and I'm going to go visit her.
Nice.
So I would explain. You guys have seen the white glove so many times and nobody's ever said a thing about it, which is great because I wouldn't have told you anyway. So, actually, no, it's not true. Somebody asked me twice, I think, and I said, that it's a secret and I'm not explaining anything. Which should have been an indication. I mean, I'm not Michael Jackson. I have a fucking hot chick at home, man. She's I think she's half tiefling and half is a human, I think. So she's more human towards that. She still has horns and stuff like that. Color of her skin is like
Yeah, we
cerulean.
get it. She's horny. We understand.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so there you go. She's built like a brick shithouse.
Okay. That's as they say in Princess Bride. I don't think that means what you think it means.
There's nothing it means what you think it means. Okay.
She's built like a brick house. That's awesome.
I said brick.
Built like a brick shit house is a different thing.
That's true.
It's that is not the same
Yes.
thing. Yes.
Neither one
Yeah,
of them are
I
really
agree.
great ways to describe a
agree.
woman. You know, I
With the
wouldn't
slip of the tongue, you know.
not necessarily flattering, but okay.
Yeah, maybe it's a dwarf saying.
No, it's well,
think it's
she's
just a
Okay.
tiefling
tall,
thing.
so she's almost as
Hey,
tall as I
hey,
am.
hey. No, don't kink shame. Jackson
I'll,
can
I'll,
be
I'll
whatever
show
he
you a
wants to be.
picture of her at some point, but it took me this long to show the glove. I don't think you're going to see a picture right away.
That's right. So, that's right. As you go and meet her, peeking around the corner, the 6 heads, different heights, looking,
I
watching.
could just have Scrambles astral project himself like 100 feet in the air and just follow Jaxom.
All right. So here's.
Never know what was happening.
All right. So you guys made some cache. Here's it divvied up. Heck, I forgot to do the. Have the house there, but that's all right.
Okay, 4.5.
Characters. Okay, so we're coming up on our break time. Is there anything else? So, Boblin, you said there were some things that were magical that you were looking for.
No, none. I was saying that none of it was magical. Just
Oh, okay.
prisoner's kit, which is a little bit of a odd item, and then the alchemical sling bullets.
All right. And speaking of
Scrambles does have something
things,
too, if you have a second.
go ahead. Yep, you go for it.
I want to check if there's a bank. There's obviously a bank in Neverwinter, like a big one.
Yes.
I want to find out how I can get them to open a branch in Phandalin or at the Scrambled Manor. Just like a way for us to transport money between here and there on like a regular basis, kind of a thing. See if they're
Bag of
interested.
holding.
Hey, I'm gonna have a guild hall opening in Phandalin. We don't have a bank there at all. Is there a way we could get like a small branch or some kind of teleporty thing, or can I try to work out a way to get a bank opened in our town or in the manor? And I know I'm asking a lot, so it may not happen overnight, but that's what Scrambles is looking into. I want to bring commerce to Phandalin.
Okay. So give me some sort of charisma check. And
'Kay.
is Haugen going with you?
Yes, I would love it if Toggen could come and
Okay.
help me negotiate this. He
Yeah.
speaks more elegantly than I do. I'm very like expressive and flamboyant in my speech, but Toggen knows what he's talking about. I'm gonna go with
The problem with
performance.
Haugen is that he's not of this culture. So
Yeah,
it's like asking a African native to come
yeah.
explain things. So, but if you explain it to him well enough to where he understands what you're going for, then
I will
yes,
use
he
my
can.
inspiration and re-roll because I do care about this.
Okay.
So I'm gonna re-roll.
You would have advantage anyway because Toggen's with you.
Nat once.
So you don't have to use up your
Oh, nice! I
inspiration.
don't have to use my inspiration. Cool.
Yep.
Nat 20 then.
That's why you want someone with you.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. So
Friendship is magic.
the
Yeah.
gnome who's in charge of the bank sort of looks you up and down. Aren't you the ones who just came back from the White Plume Mountain everyone's talking about?
They see our
Mhm.
reputation precedes us.
I
Yep. That's
suppose we
us.
can do something for this. He sort of looks through his glasses down the scrambled eggs. My main concern is security. And so he'll spend the next hour or so talking about with you, going over brainstorming back and forth how you're going to do these different things. What's easiest? Do you want to have any kind of? You have to have some sort of uh, capital there. So if somebody comes in to get a loan, they they have to be able to have the money there ready to give them, that type of thing. But with a city like Phandalin,
That makes sense.
it's not as much as it would be in other places. And then you also need
Yeah, it's a smaller
staff.
bank.
Staff, whether it's somebody within your manor who's going to be trained in it or things like that. You need a legal person who's going to be able to draft up the different account,
Titles and documents.
right, and then also accounting, so keeping track of accounts and things. So they go over all the details with you, and you come up with a plan. You come up with an idea. Um, they would prefer it be at the manor because it's safer than having
Yeah.
a separate building, even in town. It's going to be much easier to have it because you already have defenses there. And once you tell them about the underground and the different defenses and creatures and things you have down there, then that makes them more likely to, that they're much more agreeable to it. Because
Nice.
you can keep the vault down there and with
Grimmy and
the stuff that
creepy.
they want, and then the just have like a little small office that's open a couple days a week in the thing. So that's perfect.
We also
Heck
have a teleportation circle, so transporting things shouldn't be too difficult.
Okay. And so you also have. Um, do any of you have profession in calligraphy or forgery?
Calligraphy.
maybe.
Where would that be? Is that like a skill or an ability?
That's ability,
There's
yes.
a forger's kit.
Yeah, I have it.
Well, having the kit doesn't make you proficient. You have to be proficient in your abilities.
I've got
Um,
cartography.
No, that wouldn't count.
Well, that,
Oh,
I
one
have
of us had some.
A flair for the dramatic.
That's right. Let's see.
I might know a guy.
Exactly.
who knows
yeah.
a guy? Yeah.
All right. So yeah, you would have to pay somebody then to come
I have the clicker supplies, yeah. The kit.
and
I
make
thought
a copy of your circle teleportation circle,
Thieves-
so that you can hand them out and say, "Here, boom," so
I'll
they
pay
can
for that.
study it.
I can pay for that. That's an investment that's worth making. How much
Okay.
does it cost?
Split it amongst the
That is not.
party.
Don't. So you have. Don't forget, you have, Micah. You have access to the Trestendor Manor.
Yes.
Actually, I can change it. I'm going to change the name. Oh, it is. Never mind. Scrambled Manor. Character sheet. So you can use the money from
Yeah.
there.
Okay, cool.
And it would only be a matter of a gold per copy. So you can
Oh,
just,
okay, that makes
when you
sense.
need to give it out, you can say just take away a piece of gold, because it's intricate work, but it's not difficult.
Yeah.
It doesn't require any kind of special
Exactly.
magical things or compliments to do it. So just a second here. I'm just looking at last a couple things. Yeah. Okay. All right. So yeah. So that's all set up for you. They will. Let me put it in the calendar and open up the manor. Are you? They ask if you're going to be heading back right away, and when do you want to have their representative show up? And
I'm not
Yep.
sure when we're headed back, so I will send a messenger later tonight to give you an updated version of when they're going to be coming back.
Okay.
Once I talk to everybody else and figure out what's going on with the
Right.
rest of my group.
And it will cost you up front. It will cost you 50 gold for the teleportation, because until they have everything finalized and secured, you could be lying out your butt.
Eh.
So until everything is secure, they're making you pay the expense. So it's
Okay.
50 gold to have someone teleport down there, and
No
then
problem, I'll do
they'll
that.
work with you when you're there, that type of thing. So
Sweet, sounds good.
So if you want to put that in a note, let me see. I will put it under campaign, player notes, manor DM. Here it is, and manor regular.
And I'm taking the gold out of my account right now, so it'll be gone.
Okay,
Taking the 50.
it'll be 51 total.
Cut 51.
What the fuck is that, man? What is going on?
You're rolling 12-siders.
Yeah, I know. So, okay, I lost my label. That's what happened, motherfucker. I was trying to fix my labels because they fucking redid them all. But now it's dice. So anyway, it's all good. Manor staff.
All right, so I'm going to put
Oh, it's the
in
manor.
here as a special facility owned. So there's a, let's see, location, garden, scriptorium. Yeah, there's not a, there's a storehouse, but there's not like a bank. So we'll add that. A bank branch. And once I get the details set up, put more details on there.
Why am I not getting the fucking image? Then would
Okay.
you mind?
Anybody else?
Never mind.
Would I mind what?
Throwing up the manor picture again. It's the overall manor. I have the staff, and I have the manor staff, and I have the manor floor plan. But I just erased my the one I'm rolling. That one. I just lost it. So can you give it back to me? the picture of the manor image. If I mean, just not right now. Whatever.
So let me just double check. There it is. All right. So if I go to taking the player view,
Yes.
it is Phandalin, and I don't have the manor in the Phandalin location. Weird. It's under the
okay.
image though, and it is then
Yeah.
there. Okay, so um, so
Yeah. Can you
you
throw it up
look.
on the
There's the upper and lower image. Which one did you want?
that map right there?
Okay, so
Oh,
that.
no, I'm sorry. I have Phandalin. I wanted the one of the. I don't know.
So if you open
Phandalin
up
has the
Phandalin,
map.
there are green
Yeah.
pins, and that has all the maps that you want.
Okay. I don't have Phandalin right now.
You just said you have this map, so I'll give it to you right now. Then.
No, I mean No, that was not what I meant. My apologies. Like I said, all my fucking things were all changed up. They're all exactly the same on 3 pages. So I have the interior floor plan. I have the staff of the manor. I do not have. I'm not finding my Phandalin map nor my the manor. Just the pretty picture from
There
the
you go.
side or whatever that was. Okay. I have a black screen. There we go. All right, sweet.
And then this is the main floor.
Put it in here.
There you go. All right, so
Thing. Um, so I took the Find Familiar spell, and a while ago we did talk about me possibly
Floor
getting a
map.
special familiar. Didn't know if that was still on the table or not.
it is. Let's go ahead and take our break, and then we will be back in 10 minutes, and we will finish that up then. So let me
All right,
Gotcha.
sounds like a plan.
Sweet.
I've
jump to
been
here.
forgetting to mention it the past several sessions, so.
All right, we are back. At least a couple of us are. Night. Go down to there. Oof. All right. Okay, so I don't remember our conversation. It was before you even started playing. I know it existed. I know we talked about it. But what was it that you were looking at?
I believe a gazer.
Yes, I remember him now. Okay. So let me find that NPC. That makes it very easy because they exist already. Unlike some people, I won't mention any names because I don't want Mather to get embarrassed. Who make my life difficult by
I can
coming.
hear you now. I'm sorry, I got kicked out of Discord for some reason. You asked if I could hear you, and I went to respond and couldn't do anything. I kicked out. So
Okay, cool. Here,
Can
let
you
me
hear me?
put this in your
Not
pets.
anymore.
he said, "Do you have ears on?" And I was like, "Yes." And then I looked, and you didn't say anything.
Yeah, because you were muted, so I thought maybe you were still doing whatever
No,
you were doing. So
literally my whole thing froze. It was a pain in the ass and annoying me.
nice.
Anyway, I am here. I was back on time. I was just waiting.
Oh, I wasn't trying to call you out. My question was, um, I was waiting for other people to get back to say things, and I was going to talk to you off before we got back on the stream. But I'll finish what I'm doing here with Nick, and then we'll go back. Give me a second here. Now that Reno's back, boom. Okay. The there it is. So it's in your pets. So if you want to rename him, um, anybody else who cares. Oh, that's Speak Ass. Oh, that's cool. Nice. Is that something the players can do? No, they can't. Okay, that's cool. The DMs, I don't know if this has been something that could be done for a while or not, but I can click a little button on the NPC sheet and say "Speak As." That's cool.
Cool.
Anyway, back to that. All right, so here's what they can do. If anybody cares, if you don't care, just close it. Mimic simple sounds of speech in any language because they're just mimicking it. They don't understand. They don't understand what they're saying. They're just mimicking it like a parrot. And you can sense what the gazer senses within a mile of each other. Nice. So that's a little bit longer than actual familiar. Yeah. If you try to screw with it, if you hurt it, it will leave you. And then it has the 4 eye rays. You do 2 of the rays at random. So just keep in mind, if you choose to have him be in the combat, that's fine. But he will then become a target, like the rest of you. That doesn't mean everybody's going to turn and kill it. It just means he is a possible target, especially if he's doing these rays. If he pisses somebody off, they may try to kill him. In which case, you will then have to resummon him. All right, I do hit points a little bit different for familiars. So let me open up. All right, so once you name him, I'm going to try something. Like drag him to the combat tracker and see if it changes here. It does. Okay, never mind. So I'm just going to open up this. So first of all, to get max hit points, so he has 18 plus 2 per level, your level. So you are 11. So 18 plus 22 is 40. And that might be subject to change. Because I can't remember if it was 1 per level or two per level, but either way, the point is he can now survive a single shot.
Woo.
All right.
So feel free. You should have access to the sheet, and you can change the name to whatever you want it to be, which you figured out. All right. So now that everybody's back,
Currently trying to figure that out.
I do want to say thank you to
Sorry, my Wi-Fi
the
cut out.
players for being flexible over the last month and a half or so. I know we've thrown a lot of things at you, and sometimes it was just a couple of us playing. So I appreciate you being able to be willing to do that. Something to think about, and if I remember, I will ask again at the end of the session after you've given it some thought. I am very, as I've shared last couple of weeks, I'm very invested and very. I like the 2024 rules for D&D a lot. So I was thinking maybe I know the whole point of this is I know I have had a couple players say, "Hey, we've never played high level characters before," so I'm very excited to get into the high levels. And now we've just now reached level 11, so we're now entering into these higher levels. And so I don't want to stop this campaign. I don't want to, curtail this at all. I don't want to switch this to the new 2024 rules, anything like that, because I've homebrewed so much stuff for you guys that you would probably be less powerful if I tried to bring them into the new rules. But having said that, I would still like to mess around with the 2024 rules. 3 of you have characters. And so my thought was perhaps maybe once a month we can do the thing we were doing before, the starter set. The nice thing about that is, yes, I know it's more work for me, but being a starter set, everything is pretty much done. So it's not that much work. I had to bring in some images and for the player images and things like that, tweak them a little bit, and learn the story and stuff. But that part of it isn't as time intensive as some other things are. So I'm willing to do the work if you guys are curious about it. So just, it's a whole thing I could spend the next hour and a half talking about. But real quick, Micah, for example, the fighter at level 1 gets 2 second wins, and then you get 1 back at the end of a short rest, and then after a long rest you get both back. Little things like that, mechanic wise, as far as learning new rules and stuff like that, there isn't anything new. As far as, you still have an action, you still have a move action, bonus action. The main changes are the spells are different, and how the abilities that the characters have is slightly different, and then how you make the characters is different. But that's so simplified now, and it's much easier, much faster, much simpler to make a character. So think about it, guys. If you guys want to switch to one, like once a month, we'll do the 2024, and then we'll do 3 weeks, well, 3 or 4 weeks, because some weeks have 5 Thursdays or Wednesdays rather. So think about it. We'll talk about it at the end when we're done here. All right, so Boblin, did you spend the time? It is an hour, or if we do it as a ritual, it's an hour and 10 minutes to bring up you're familiar?
I do.
Okay.
And while I know we settled this like a while ago because it's already in my inventory, but I also like buy extra kits for, in case he gets yeeted.
Okay.
But I, spend some time drawing this complex little summoning circle with incense, burning at 5 points, um, chanting in a odd language that even I understand, but it's the words that I was told to say. And my little um, beautiful minion um, comes forth from the far realm into the material realm.
All right, and you guys have seen him before. It's actually, oh, got too many windows open. Pulling up the image. See if they're all the same. All right, do you want a red or a green one?
My skin, my complexion.
So green? You cut out.
Green, yes.
Okay.
Sorry. Green. It matches my complexion.
There you go. And it is about the size of a bowling ball. It's a little guy with these floating thing. Be funny if he ever
Bringing back
loses the ability to hover and has to roll.
Maybe it'll close its eye stalks and use those as legs.
Have you ever tried to use a vestigial eye as a leg? It's
No.
a challenge.
He's gonna be rolling over them anyway.
There's no eye in walk.
That's right. Okay. So we set up the bank. You bought some stuff. Anybody else want to buy anything? Or are you guys ready to head out?
Let's ride like the wind, bullseye.
Finding it really hard to find stuff that I want to spend money on. So I kind of just end up hoarding money like a dragon. So
Okay.
I don't know.
I'm very pleased with Micah, who actually let go of some of the stuff in his inventory. Good job. One of these days, some fairies are just going to come and just steal your backpacks, and everything in your backpack is gone. We had there was a campaign I played in where the DM has these monkeys in the Chult come and steal the bag of holding for that, and we only had one for the party, and that was a whole mess. So we spent like the next 3 sessions searching for the gang who's in charge of these monkeys and trying to hunt down our bag of holding because it had everything in
I'd be
it that we needed.
furious.
Anyway, images. All right, so you guys, it is now the morning of the 3rd. I'm going to push another long rest just because. Chess.
I'd like you all to meet my little buddy here, Raymond Beauty. He's my little familiar.
What was that name again?
Raymond Beauty. Ain't he just beautiful?
And it says, ain't he just beautiful?
It talks?
I look at it and I say, butthole,
Kinda.
butthole, butthole, butthole.
And it sort of turns a couple of the eye stalks towards you and says, butthole.
Hey, he's cool.
Ain't he just beautiful?
We're learning.
Yeah.
That's
Could
pretty
we
cool.
have gotten a Kenku? Didn't we have a Kenku at some point? Or
Yes.
am
I feel
I
like we did.
misremembering?
Yep. Briefly, you had Kenku in your party who had an
Yeah.
amazing, overpowered pet. It was insanely overpowered. I don't know what I was thinking. I was desperate to get this person to play. I guess. Didn't work though because they left. But all right. 7. It's to Phandalin. All right, so you guys are mounted up and heading out. I need a survival check. Again, you guys are on the road, so it's not that you're not looking to see if you know where you're going. It's just a matter of it's a luck roll to see how well things
Oh my
go for
gosh,
you that day.
guys. Scrambles is
Well-
back so I can roll with advantage.
Yeah, I will help Toggin.
Hey. Ooh.
Woo.
Jaxom, not that way.
Yeah, we have to keep corralling him back with the
I swear I know a shortcut. No, we'll just take the road. It's fine. There's a 1 and a 20 in there.
the dichotomy of man.
All right. 31. Very good. Excellent. So you guys are able to travel a little bit faster and get the wind behind you for most of the day. You're able to find things to munch on along the way.
We're so excited to get home.
I'm trying to
Like
find
the scene in The
a-
Lion King where they're walking across the log in front of the waterfall. It's just silhouettes of us, and we're singing "Oima Wet" or whatever they sing.
That's right.
That
and
was Hakuna Matata, wasn't it?
it's a whole
Yes, good call.
it's a whole little
Oh, wait.
montage, a travel montage.
In fact, that song, the "In the Jungle" song, that's not even in the Lion King movie ever.
The mighty jungle.
Yeah, the lion sleeps tonight. Yep.
That song's not in the Lion King. I don't know why I thought it was.
Because it's talking about a lion. It makes sense. It should be. You would think it would be, or some
I was like, I could just see
bastardized
them walking
version of it.
across the log with like the waterfall coming back, and they're like, "Oima Wet, Oima Wet, Oima Wet," and then she was like, "Nope,
Mhm.
that's Kuna Matata," and I was like, "Oh shit." I know she's right, and I don't know why I'm so fucking wrong. Well, it's not in the movie at all.
I thought there's stuff that happens, and I'm just gonna have to use this because I made a map.
There's stuff that happens, but we rolled so well on our survival that we just missed it happening.
That's right.
You survived so hard.
We exited the game map through the fourth wall, and then came back into the game map and went right around that combat.
That's right.
We like zoned out for a little bit, and all of a sudden we're like 3 hours ahead.
It happens. All right, let me go. Let me open this.
Where does blood come from?
Right.
We just automatically succeed whatever encounter, whatever fight was going on.
So I noticed you
We
were
just-
going through your inventory scrambles. Do you still have your bag of fingers or hands or whatever it
Bag
was?
of fingers?
I do have a dried hand. I don't know what it's for, but I have one.
Well, you sold a mummified hand.
Oh, never mind then. A bag of fingers. I have a bag of sand.
Okay. I played a
No.
bugbear once, and he had, from day one, he had honeyed humanoid fingers in a pouch that he would munch on. Just take one out and munch on it.
Yeah.
And then anytime we
Honeyed, not
killed,
pickled.
anytime we killed humanoids, he would walk around and quietly remove the fingers and add them to his collection.
Ew.
And it was like 15 sessions in before somebody realized what was happening. But I kept track of how many, and every time I took a short rest, he would eat one, and I would keep track and stuff.
Yeah, I don't have a
So,
bag of fingers
That is
anymore.
funny.
Okay. Well, that's why.
I'll
'Cause
do that
it's-
next time I play a lizard folk.
Yeah.
I'll have to not play with you next time you play Lizard Folk.
Is this? Did I accidentally?
It's only an issue if you roll high enough on perception.
Oh, okay.
Play a low perception character, low whiz.
That's
Got
right.
it.
Yeah.
Right. See?
Can't be haunted by the memories if you have no memories to be haunted by.
It's travel montage.
I feel like I've seen this. I feel like you've used this picture before with us.
I did. Yeah. All right.
It was when we were going up
closing.
to fight the dragon, right?
Closing.
We
This
fought a
was-
dragon on that hill.
Yes. Yep. Close. All right. I'm closing all the things in chat. All right. So, question is, can I find the map? I can just wing. Question is, can I find the encounter that I have ready? Here it is. Nope, that's a different one. Yes, this is it. Okay. Mind taken, baby. That's right. Okay, so you've traveled. Let's see. Jaxom, go ahead and give. Yeah, Godin, you go ahead and give me a D8, please. So it's just at 10 in the morning. You spend a couple of days in Neverwinter, so you relax a little bit. So you're a little bit sore. You're starting to look for a place to maybe stop for some food, have some lunch, stretch a little bit. You guys are moving pretty fast. You can tell that you're making really good time. So maybe take a little break earlier than usual for lunch. As you come to a little bend in the road, there are some trees, rocks, and things, and you see a rider on a horse. He's rides over to the side and dismounts and comes to stand in the center of the road. Give me perception checks. From this distance, going to be pretty hard. DC 17.
Nice.
All right, so
Wow, God, and you killed how many of them?
yeah. All right, so most of you see it's a paladin. Dressed, it's somebody wearing plate armor. He's got a big halberd. Welcome,
Is that
Havoc.
a bird that's howling?
We've got some Greetings, Raiders. Appreciate you stopping by. If you need a raid and run, I understand, but thank you so much for saying hi. Check out Havoc, and he and Lady Magdala tag team streaming usually. They do everything from Neverwinter to D&D. So check them out. Havoc does a lot more, even without Neverwinter without Lady Magdala. But check them out. Appreciate you guys stopping by, saying hi, very much. If you want to hit !class CLASS, you can join the party and see what kind of player, what kind of character you would have if you join the party tonight. So we got just about ready to have an encounter. They're about ready to turn over one of their characters because they don't want to fight.
Oh yeah, this group, we're never up for a fight, for sure. Definitely not.
Right. Okay.
Actually, while Scrambles was gone, we all became pacifists. So don't know how that's gonna impact the campaign. But...
That's right. Took a
We're
vow.
passing out fists like candy canes at a Christmas parade, so I'm
That's
in.
right. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to turn everybody. So within this square, go ahead and put yourselves how you would be traveling. So I forgot to turn it before I dropped you on there. As an ad.
within the square.
DDM is a bit. There you go. Jim K. Bones, a 75% chaotic evil daredevil operative. So operatives are from Starfinder. They are like secret agents, like a rogue. Cheerful Bacon is. What happened to him? Where's his pop up? 75% chaotic evil, though. Apparently, Lady M is not someone to commit crimes with either. Okay. Oddly accurate estimation of what I would play. That's right, it is accurate. That's right. Havoc is a 63% chaotic good druid. Because I'm a lady that's not sneaky, Lady Magdalene says. Oh, yeah, first character I ever made for myself was a druid. Ha! Excellent, excellent. And Thermal Turnip, 79. Because the first 78 thermal turnips were taken. Is a 53% lawful evil daredevil operative. Wow, 2 devil operatives. That's awesome. All right.
You've
It
had a
doesn't
good
like
few
Cheerful
operatives
Bacon for
today.
some reason. He's done it twice, and it hasn't liked him. That's weird. Try
It might just be a cooldown.
try
for the-
mood or aura as well. They do the same thing. So if you're in a different, some people like mood, some people like aura. Exclamation point, and that might work for you guys. There you go. 81% chaotic good envoy. So envoy is like the face of the party. They're very charismatic. The leaders, natural born leaders. A lot of Starfinder people, except for Havoc, who is a D&D gun. So anyway, thanks for stopping by, guys. Let's get back into the action. I'm going to switch the camera mode so we can see some 2D D&D stuff. Because it's D and D, not top-down D.
There's another D&D one.
Honey Badger is 64% lawful good warlock. Nice, look at that, a warlock. Yeah, I've been playing with messing around with warlock.
Of course, the warlock is lawful. You gotta, keep to the letter of that contract.
Exactly. All right, so there you go. So you see this paladin? He is
Never played a warlock.
also
You
with
could.
those rolls. You can tell that there are other people there. And give me insight check. Neutral evil rogue. An evil person today, Jim K. Bones. There it is. Alright, so he has it's not a lanyard, but it's a little flag on a stick.
Is it a white flag?
And here we go. Let me get rid of this stupid square. Oh, what are you guys doing? Insight, yeah. So you can tell that they're not necessarily. He does not seem, as he's talking over the next couple moments, as you guys are talking, he is not. Doesn't seem threatening. He also does not seem threatened by you. That was weird. The 2D version is very different from the token view. I'm going to leave it in token view for now because you're
That's
off
interesting.
the roads. I've never seen that happen before, so curious. All right, so what are you guys doing?
It's very weird when somebody doesn't look threatened by us.
I'm gonna say, hi, Scrambles the Death Dealer. Nice to see ya.
Yeah,
And then I'm
yeah,
gonna
so
reach
you're-
down in my bag,
Okay.
pull up my wand of pyrotechnics, and blast it off. Bam!
Okay. He turns his head,
He leads with that title.
says something to
Straight up in the air, not at him. Like it's not like a firing at him. I'm just shooting it up.
right. Yep.
Good. Okay, I didn't want it to seem hostile.
It could have been taken either way.
Yeah. He turns his head, says something, and you see some others walk onto the road. Again, so this one is see, if I could find the map I had originally made, I have pictures for all these guys. So let me.
Take your time. I know you're juggling a lot.
Here's this other guy. And like I said, they're not jumping out in ambush. They're just taking their places behind him. Now that they know who they found. And he sort of raises his hand, says, we would speak with you. And you can tell he's looking at you at the group. And he turns and says something to the rest of them. And several of them nod.
I mean, it is hard to speak from so far away. We might as well get closer.
Are we all on our mounts still or no?
Right now, yes.
Cool.
You guys want to dismount?
Yeah, I'm gonna get off Tantar, but I'm gonna walk him behind me.
Okay.
Don't you still have somebody that you
I will stay
hired to
mounted.
take care of Tantar?
Yeah, I did.
No,
I forgot I named him something stupid. Oh, what happened?
Was out of Neverwinter, and so when you guys came back to Neverwinter, he went home, and everybody was shocked and surprised. His wife is already remarried and everything.
Oh my god, that's so bad for him.
Oh my god, we gotta hire somebody else. Scrabbles can't
Yeah.
do his own work. Have you seen him?
Yeah, barely capable.
Practically withering away.
Boblin will stay mounted and follow, I guess, along. It looks like Toggin went forward, so Boblin goes forward.
Plus, Boblin, you are mounted as long as you are. You cannot be demounted unless you're unconscious. Just know that.
Because he
Demounted.
has the saddle. He has the
Unless,
saddle.
or I choose to.
That's right.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
has the
yeah.
saddle. That's
Very
right.
cool.
Yeah.
You
As
start
far as you
training your
know,
mount to
you've
do
never tried to get
flips.
off this particular saddle yet. It's a cursed saddle.
That's true.
You can never get off. That would be awesome. All right. I have searched for this a dozen times, and then when it doesn't exist, I've done something else. So I'm going to build this mount encounter right now. So I'll always have and here PC mounts in an encounter, so I can just pull them on. All right. So as you guys are walking forward, you're moving up. They will walk forward as well. They do have weapons. They are heavily armed, but they are not, like I said, brandishing them at this point. As they move up, you can tell. I put the what they are. So as they get closer, you can see one is a paladin, one is just looks like some strange warrior, another one has it looks like an archer, and there's a cleric and a couple clerics. And the paladin, now that you guys are closer and it's moved the flag a little bit, it's the Order of the Gauntlet, which is one of the factions in the area. All right, Boblin, pets. Lady Mori Riskers.
Are you speaking to us as fellow travelers, or are you speaking with us knowing our identities?
What? Where new records from campaigns can be added to encounters? What are you talking about? Hold on a second. I don't know what that is. Okay. All right. So as you guys get closer, so he doesn't have to yell. He says, "Alas, we are here with a mission. We have been tasked with bringing one of your members back to Neverwinter to talk to the Order of the Gauntlet."
I shoot like a slightly annoyed look at Jaxom.
He says, "Your friend there has much to answer for. You are welcome to accompany us if you wish to return to Neverwinter, but we will not be going back empty-handed."
Wait, which one?
The Jaxom Hornfist.
Some Hornfist. That's the one you want?
Yes.
I'm Jaxom Hornfist. And yeah, I'll go with you. We don't have to fight about it.
Starting with deception is not a wise move, especially for one who is dedicated to service of Helm. What say you, Tiefling?
Shit. for the DM. Am I dedicated to the service of Helm and I just don't remember
No,
it?
he's saying he is dedicated, being
Oh,
using
lying
deception
to the service of Helm. Got it.
to servant
Thank
of Helm.
you.
Yes.
Okay.
We just came from Neverwinter. Couldn't you have found us while we were there?
Yeah, but it's a pain in the ass to do a city encounter. Plus, there's guards and everything else. They don't have to deal with guards in here. That's so weird. Yeah, the 2D map changes. Moves you off the road. Okay.
Oh, Jaxom, this is your
Jaxom.
party.
Yeah. What do you say?
Are we
He's asking.
are we
We
staying
can't
or
hear
going?
you. We know if you're speaking. We haven't heard you at all.
Your mic is muted.
In Discord?
In Discord, his mic is
Yeah,
muted.
your mic is muted in Discord.
Mm,
All right, gives me a moment to
It's
try to
been
pull up the rest
unmuted
of
the
your.
whole entire time.
Yeah, it's been
Yes.
muted the whole time.
yeah, we can see
Holy
you
shit,
now. Hear you now.
Well, there's a lot of laughter and awesome comments in there that you guys missed completely.
We'll live.
Well, at least you didn't. You
Thanks,
know
thanks,
that we
and-
weren't ignoring you.
Yes, indeed.
Well,
Okay, so
you
refresh my
guys
memory
weren't
here.
ignoring
What is
him.
it that's the road? Okay. So they're asking for me to do what? They're just asking me to file to.
They said you
Go
have
with
much to
them?
answer for, and they want you to
Yes.
come talk to the
Order of the
Order
Gauntlet.
of the Gauntlet in Neverwinter.
Yeah, I don't. That's not me though.
Pretty sure this is still repercussions from that one time that you shut
know,
off
right?
magic for like 7 minutes.
I know, right? That's yeah. It's like the third time they're after me.
Yeah, that's
Or
why I immediately looked annoyed at
yeah,
you.
Yeah, this is the gaggle. What am I supposed
Bob
to do,
kind of
man?
like looks
Hey,
over.
I totally
Put the voice
forgot I
back,
have an
keep committing.
entire elephant, and I've been trying to like very casually get closer to them and like round them, and I'm like,
You can
he just put the
Yeah,
elephant
the
tucking up there, and I'm like,
elephant
I've had an elephant the entire time.
I know, right?
I'm not being. There isn't a stealthy way to like
But
subtly.
now you
sneak
have to
up on
picture all that shit that you said, but on an elephant, and that makes it insane.
Well, no, he's not
Absolutely
writing
insane.
it. He did say he got off.
No,
I got
no,
off.
I meant at the
So-
beginning.
Standing in
At the beginning
front of
when
an
we were
elephant.
describing our
Yeah, when I shot the firework
Visages?
in the air,
Yeah.
it was crazy.
yes,
Yeah, he was on an elephant
I'm
when he
doing the
did
bird
that.
of
Yep.
the rod of calling, the wand of calling birds.
It's the
Anyway, so
Prince Ali song as he's riding into
Yes.
the city.
That's the famous.
okay, well,
song.
I will I'll confer with Scrambles. He's right there, so
Oh, no, Scrambles is way over there.
asking him. Well, I was right behind him when he stepped aside. So, okay, whatever.
All right, so what would you have said at the time?
To him, I would say, I think this might be what Toggin said. I think this might be related to my my faux pas back a little ways. So I don't think we should deal with these guys, though. I mean, there's chaotic right in my name. However, don't want to go this far. They
Toggin,
are
I mean,
evil.
Godin, are you going to be on, stay longer, or you can dismount?
He's fully trained now. I'll stay on.
Okay.
Nice. The Scrambles will look at the paladin.
So when he specifically turns to you and says, "What say you,
That
tiefling? Are you coming with us?" Without calmly, as a civilized person should.
I'm sorry, you get the wrong person, man. I am not civilized at all.
Huja day here.
So no, I'm not coming with you.
All right.
I got
so
I got the cue from Scrambles as we used our hand signals. He knows sign language anyway, so So now I know cupcake and how to go
There
to the
he is.
bathroom and fuck you in sign language.
All right, and did you dismount like he did, or are you still mounted on your
Yes.
horse?
I am dismounted.
Okay.
I'm being straightforward and whatever the word is, unstirred by them
Move him.
in my denouncement of not coming with because they need to chill their pits, mofos.
They were pretty chill, just saying. All right, so go ahead, and if
Yep.
you haven't already, roll initiative.
Okay. Initiative.
All right, so you just mounted Tantar. Are you planning on getting back on him? Is he going to be a part of the fight, or are you
No,
just
I'm not gonna fight him at all.
okay?
I'm gonna try to shove him towards the trees, although he is a fucking elephant, so
Okay,
I
so
don't know how
I
well
will-
I'll be at that.
we will just take him out.
Well, the chances of him not
Not
being hit
worry
are pretty
about
high, I
it.
imagine.
I'll just say he's in
We could just
chilling out over
squish
here.
one of the paladins with a foot.
1, 2. No. Okay, we're good. All right.
Roll zone initiative.
Let's see. Anybody missing? Yes, we have Raymond. Raymond. Let me throw this on 3.
Sorry, I was just double checking the rules for
Mhm.
familiars and initiative.
Yep.
They
On
do have their
his
own separate initiative.
on his stat block, does he have anything special,
Hey,
or is it
good
just
job,
plus
Bob.
3, or does it have any initiative at all?
Just a nope.
Raymond.
It's just a +3
Okay.
from Dex. Doesn't
It
have
does
like a
not. Okay.
initiative roll.
All right.
I did. I did a dex roll too. Yeah, for Bob. Forgot about it.
Yep. 16. He still has skip turn. I'm gonna make sure that's
Boblin
gone.
has skip turn still.
He doesn't count.
And
Okay.
got in.
All right.
What?
So, all right. So the warrior. Nice. Okay.
Yeah, we gotta get rid
Okay.
of all the skip turns. Stay longer has a skip turn too. Does that because he
All right.
goes
So
with
he
me?
draws a bow. Actually, no. He's just gonna step forward and slashes out with his greatsword against Scrambles. All right, so you were ready. So you sort of grab your axe and are able to block one of them, step aside the other one, but he's very fast. And this huge sword comes slicing up, hit you once. All right, so Raymond, what are you gonna
I
have?
believe he has to wait until I order him to do something.
No,
Which I don't.
he acts on
I
his
was trying
your
to look
turn.
up and see if.
Nope, he acts on your turn. You tell him he does whatever you want him to do.
In that case, eye of the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Give him some good looks, and I'm gonna have him use his eye raise. So he does. Yeah, bear with me here. New little pet.
I love that
He
you're
shoots
announcing your
2
what
of
he
his eye rays at
does
random.
like you're in Pokemon.
Yes. So I have to roll 2d4s to represent what he does. Rerolling, so 3 and 4. So Frost Ray and Telekinetic Ray.
You didn't say who he was attacking, though. So you can get in the habit of saying who he's attacking first, and then rolling. Does it say one or two, or does it clarify at all?
1 or 2 targets within 60 feet of it. And I will have it be the Paladin this time. I should have chose targets first. My bad.
For both?
But I'll have them be just both at the Paladin.
Okay.
So, Frost Ray must succeed on a DC 12 Dex save or take some cold damage.
Ooh, he failed.
So he takes 3d6 cold damage. And then Telekinetic Ray, if he's a medium or smaller, which he is, he must succeed on a DC 12 saving throw or be moved 30 feet directly away. But he succeeds on that one, so he's good.
Okay.
Raymond will stay where he's at.
All right, so a little ray shoots out, and you see the frost appear on his armor as it quickly dissipates, and the second ray slams into him. He sort of braces himself, lets go of the. I forget what it's called. There's a name for it. It's not, but the flag with the team that he's on.
Standard? Or something like that.
And anything else?
Yeah,
He's not moving? Okay.
Nope, that's it.
All right. Okay, so he steps back. Actually, he climbs up onto the rock. Not 10 feet, 5 feet. Okay. And what is that? Okay. Nice. All right. Is that? Don't care. What is that? All right. Let's see. That's funny. Okay. He has ulti attacks. It's similar to multi attack, but it's different because he's elvish. So it's an ulti attack.
It's all in the pronunciation.
And it's not coded right. That's awesome. So let's go with this. Okay. All right, so he jumps up there and two quick shots at okay. Talking.
All right. Well, Toggin was ready to fight, so these guys also look strong. So he's gonna go ahead and use the new spell that he learned. Wow. And he targets the paladin to start with, and he is casting Chain Lightning. So it looks for a moment like he's about to use his Witch Bolt, and then all of a sudden it gets like this extra boost as this like torrent of lightning goes towards the paladin.
All right.
And then it jumps from the paladin to 3 more targets, because that's how that works.
If you would share it, please. You. Where are your stinking? There it is. Did I fix it? Okay, I have not. I did not code it because we weren't playing this one. All right, I will have it coded for you by next week. Your Toggen's chain chill.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
This is not that one. This is the other one.
Okay, so
So
3 bolts. So you create a bolt towards a target. A target. So, okay, so all 4 of them. So good. Yep, perfect. Go ahead. And then roll damage. See if it works.
ooh, Archer's got
Correct.
evasion.
It did work. Perfect.
A vision.
Evasion. He didn't take any damage because he made his save. And then Tuggen is gonna move back.
All right, and so don't pass your turn. We'll go ahead and move as the archer calls out to Scrambles.
He's just moving to 30 feet.
What did he say?
Okay. He says, so you are the great death dealer, eh? You do not look like much of a death dealer to me, except unless it's referring to your gas.
That's deadly too.
And you have to make a. Come on, I had it saved, and it's one of my 15 windows here. Here it is. Easy 16 wisdom saving throw, please. And
Ashamed of your gas.
he takes a
Oh,
shot.
you are very ashamed of your gas.
Okay, so and then he's shooting you.
Not good, folks.
This whole time we didn't know that he was sensitive about
Okay.
that.
All right, Scrambles, your turn.
Okay.
Use inspiration on that one.
Yeah, maybe I didn't get anything from you. Did you send me something privately that I should be reading? Or
No, you don't know
Okay.
if you're really angry at him.
Okay,
So
that makes sense.
you think
I'd
you
be really
might,
upset with
if
him.
you try to hit him, you might have a problem trying to hit him because he's clouded your judgment.
Oh, okay. So I shouldn't hit him. All right. I'm gonna move here, and then I'm gonna pop my echo. I don't know if there's a way to have my echo be flanking the warrior. So instead, I'm gonna have my echo flank under the paladin,
Okay.
and then I'm going to attack the paladin.
What happened to your
And-
echo? Where did it go? I didn't delete it, did I? That's stupid. All right, I'll have to pull it up. Give me a second here. Go ahead and do your
a
attacks.
little bit, and have to start the leading stuff.
That's right. You're gone for a week, and we just forget everything about you.
All over.
All right,
Oh god.
echo. Okay. Scrambles echo.
So my first swing hits him.
And I'm sorry, who was sacking whom? The
Uh,
echo or
the
you?
Echo is attacking the paladin
Okay.
because he's flanking the paladin.
Exactly.
And then I'm taking a second attack.
Okay.
Once again, through the echo at the paladin.
Who's that? That's the clerk. Okay.
Oh, just like
Have
that,
a
I
third
rolled it
attack.
for damage, and then the leader for misses.
That's right.
And I
then
have
we-
another attack.
You
Yeah, you
do.
do.
And I'm gonna attack it. Boom.
Because 2 is not enough, and
Oh, there you go.
4 is just too many.
Okay, so nat 20 damage onto the paladin. That's a lot of damage.
Oh, he does.
Now also, because I am adjacent
That's a lot. Damn.
to samurai, I have cleave.
Okay.
24 of those points go to the warrior.
Yeah.
Whichever one it is. Yeah.
All right, so give me just a second here. Let me see if that 32 hits.
Yeah. Get a check. Get a check on
It
that
was
one.
a crit. It's gonna hit anyway.
It doesn't count as a crit against the other guy, so it has to see if it hits. It does hit. Okay. So he takes 24 damage. Remove the hostile. Come on. All right, we'll get to that in a minute then. Oh, they're not hostile yet. That's why. Okay, I gotta make them hostile.
Well, they're certainly hostile now.
Gonna be dead before they figure out that they should be upset.
The first guy tried to stab me 3 times and was successful once, and then the archer shot 2 arrows at me. That's pretty fucking hostile.
No, in the
It
combat
makes it
tracker.
smell real
Yeah,
bad.
the combat tracker.
In a combat
It
check.
smell real bad.
There you go. All right.
I lightninged them
It was
really
just,
bad.
you know,
so.
a misunderstanding.
That's right. You didn't have to fight. All you had to do was hand over Jaxom.
And Jackson, yeah, right.
Yeah, well, we all know that he's not like the real, he's not a real member of the party. He's
Alright.
just hanging
Are
out.
you-
Next is Jaxom.
So you.
Yes. Okay, so question for you. If I rage, then I cannot cast a spell, correct?
Correct.
You could cast a spell and then rage.
I can? Okay, then I'll do that, motherfucker. I'm going to, let's see. If I shoot the Chaos Bolt, am I aiming it magically
is.
at one of the big creatures, like the warrior there, or is it going to, like, singe some of Scramble's skin bald?
All right, so you're looking at Chaos
Leave it.
Bolt.
Yes. Well, no, I'm sorry. It's the, Chaos Bolt.
All right.
Yep,
So-
it says it's
You hurl a mass.
undulating, warbling mass of chaotic energy
At one creature within
in
range, make a spell attack. So does that answer your question? You're trying to
Yeah, I'm
attack.
just saying, like,
So if you're attacking the
I'm
warrior,
It's not
yes.
gonna hurt. It's not gonna hurt. Scamp. Not gonna hurt. Scamp.
role playing wise, am I able to do this, or am I going to be zapping Scramble's tushy as it whizzes by?
You would not be Toshi, but he is Scrambles, so he doesn't really need help. You want to hit one of the other
And he
people,
doesn't care.
it might be a better idea. But no, you would not. You have a
Yeah, but here's
straight
okay.
shot on all 4 of them. So
Right.
you're fine. Because
Okay.
the other one is the Echo. This is the Echo, so you know he's okay.
Which one is the echo?
On the bottom.
Any mark? Okay, fine. Okay, so here's the deal. The Chaos Bolt, it's if I roll a particular number, like an 8, I get to, doubles, then it gets to bounce around, but they have to be within a certain range.
30 feet.
So,
Mm-hmm.
Within 30 feet of the
Right.
last.
okay, so then, okay,
Person
so
that got
so
hit.
you, right, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and aim at the archer. If you
Okay.
don't mind, does that work? It did. Okay. I'm going to release the Chaos Bolt. Here we go. Please work.
Get him.
Oh my god. That's a do-over.
Do you have
I
inspiration?
have an
You can-
inspiration. Yes, I'm going to use my inspiration and roll that again, please. Thank
Okay.
you. Here we go. Something better now. Come on. Oh my god. It's
You know
opposite day,
what?
damn it.
No, go
That's
ahead.
a 20.
I'll use my
20.
inspiration. Roll it again, because
No,
I want this to
I
be
have,
cool.
I have one more. I will use my one more. Here we go.
Why do you have 2 inspirations?
Because he
I'm
actually
awesome.
role played that he had
Oh yeah.
a girlfriend.
Hey,
There you go.
All right, there
Woohoo!
you go.
Okay, so here we go. Here we go. Let's with bated breath. What do we got?
no, okay.
So,
Go
so it is a hit, right?
Yes,
Okay.
and
So,
you did
but I get
damage.
to.
Acid, yeah.
So that was your attack.
Let's dice. Am I,
So
am I
you can
supposed
still
to pick the
move,
damage
and you
type?
have a bonus action.
That it happens on the roll.
Right, and it was acid.
Okay, got it. I did not see that. My mistake. All right, good. Lovely. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I can move. So my best bet is to go straight up towards the warrior there. So I know scrambles is there, but that's not the point. Is to come in and then bear to the left down to finish off the cleric if I should need to do that. However, I do want to rage. So how do I figure that in?
That's a bonus action.
So can I just do the bonus action, or I've got to do something else? I'll move.
Nope.
I'll move some up
Yeah.
far.
You can just
Okay.
rage.
All right, third, whatever it is, right there. Yeah, that's it. I have a little bit of cover from the archer there, from his own person, and I can assist scrambles and move very quickly over to the southeast and take care of some other people over here. So I
Okay,
cannot
so
swing,
roll
right? I
your-
can just rage.
Roll your rage. Correct. You cannot swing because you catch a spell.
Rage is there. Bang. I gotta put it on me or something. Did it work? Did it work or not?
Yep. that works.
Yes.
Go
Okay,
ahead
cool.
and-
All right. So
Now
then
roll
I'm gonna
your
go with the
on the chart.
table. Yep. The chart down here. No, I did not. Hold on a sec.
Toggin and Godin and Boblin, if you have not already, make sure your cantrips are higher because you hit level 11.
Okay, here we go. Let's do it.
Let's
Come
put
on, baby.
things
Something
back.
good. Something
We'll
good. Something
double
good.
check.
7. Let's see what 7 is. 7. Flowers and vines temporarily grow out of me.
Okay.
Until my next rage ends, the ground within 15 feet of me is difficult terrain for your enemies. You guys can traverse my,
Nice.
my lovely visage, however, they cannot. So awesome,
That's so nice.
especially for close combat and stuff. It's very, very good. Okay, that's it. So that'll be everything, I think. I'll mark off my rage, and I think that is it, right? So I get to do.
All right. So the width is 3.7.
Sorry,
Well,
what
it's
far? How
50
far
feet.
can you go? 30.
Around you. So it's 5.7. 5.7. You should have access to the
Cool.
NPC sheet and whatever it says. 15 feet. 1, 2. What? Okay, so let's just make it 6.
One more time on that one.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
He goes
Doofus. 6
moving that direction in general. That's all I can do because I can do.
Okay. All right, and he is friendly. Baba.
Right. I'm gonna ride on Lady Mori, you know, down kind of, or I guess I'll should move Lady Mori first. You know, down just kind of south of everybody on the other side of what looks to be this bush, and then I'll be on top. Lady Mori has a speed of 70, so that's plenty. After getting here, I'm gonna point at
So
the
those are bushes. So
We're gonna
in front of
cut
you,
this.
so they would have cover -5, or if you want to change where you would go.
Right? Okay.
These are bushes.
But can I still see them?
Yeah, you just have -5 if you're trying to hit them.
Now I'm gonna cast a spell that requires
Okay.
them to make a
And
save.
I don't remember if your sharpshooter does complete cover
Um,
or if it's just ignores partial cover. But anyway,
let me
you're
double
doing a
check.
spell on them. On whom?
Yeah. I'm going to get the cleric of Oli,
Holy.
and I am going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
Okay.
Nice.
He
No, they
succeeds.
saved.
All right.
Where the fuck is the thing?
I kind of point at him and I'd be like, Cap, you gotta tell us. It's the law. And you should know it because you're a cap. He doesn't find it funny at all.
That's right. All right. So after your turn, the
You're
archer
right. Not my best joke.
goes again and will Jaxom. Yeah, Jaxom, you need to make a DC 16 Wisdom save.
Okay.
And he's
Click
shooting
in
you.
here, wisdom. Okay, wisdom. Come on, baby. Do this with. Oh my god. That was almost a 22. Damn it.
Nice. But you are raging, so.
Okay.
All right, so you also have. I'm going to add this to
Partial damage. Partial damage.
plus. Plus.
Cleric of Helm.
All right, and while I have it here, we will add it to scrambles as well. You guys can't fail your saves when it's important, but it's when it's just a minor thing that's probably not even going to come into play. You fail.
Yeah. Well, we have to fail some of them, or else you'll feel bad.
That's right. You freeze the inspiration points.
That's right. Okay. Ooh, this will work. Let's see.
These Boblin and I spread out.
You cast a spell. Oh man. Talking. What did you do?
Chain lightning. And then I ran
That's
away.
right. Okay. Yes. So she is looking at you. And you need to make a. Oh, I have it here. Yay, they actually have it coded. Ooh, you save. Give me an Arcana check. DC 14. And you would have advantage. Yeah, you know. So you know she tried to banish you and failed.
So rude.
Wow.
Time to go banish her back.
What is this? It's a bonus action. Come on, tell me it's a bonus action. Oh.
She's not even gonna try to heal her friend? Say, spare the dying or anything?
Until the end of the
That's pretty
cleric's next turn, it
heartless.
knows the location of undead within 60 feet that aren't behind total cover and aren't protected from magic. So she knows
Hey,
about
is
the
he
horse.
undead?
She sees the horse. Turns to her friend, hey, that's a horse right there. That's undead. The skeletal horse? Yeah, it's undead.
Yeah, he looks over at the skeleton that's walking around. Really?
There still stole the horse here, or it's okay.
Okay,
Not on the map.
she can do this. What? Yeah, no. I took the horse off the map because they were out of the fight. They weren't. Jaxom wasn't using it in the fight, so I just took him off. But yes, he's there. All right, so she will do. Turn to as a bonus action. Turns to scrambles.
Again, not even healing word on your dead friend? That's so rude.
None of my people will ever have healing word. They may walk over and
It's
do
a bonus action.
cure light wounds or mask cure light wounds, but no, they will never have that unless I miss it in when I'm doing my preparation. All right, where the hell is Scrambles? Scrambles, there he is.
Sorry, what? I just heard my name.
Derek is targeting you with something.
Yeah, he
just-
says something
what I
to
thought.
you, and this burning,
Trying to figure out. Yeah.
this burning symbol of helm appears on your neck.
I don't like that. How about nah?
Negatory.
Well, you're supposed to wear a helm on your head, not your neck. That's the problem.
That's right. Got it. Give me a
I'm gonna,
religion or
yeah,
arcana check.
for what? I'm not trying to figure anything out here. I'm just trying to hurt people.
He's trying to give you information. Just roll it.
Okay, go ahead.
Cast speak with animals. And then I tell stay longer. Charge. Get that cleric. The lady right there.
Okay, so if you want to role play and be cool, that's fine, but you don't have to.
I just figure it's fun. I've
Talk
got
to
the
him.
spell. I figure talking to
Okay.
it's easier than just like hinting and using my legs and arms.
Cool, nice. All right.
I can tell him what I'm planning to do if I
He's
want
like,
to jump
"Hey,
off him or shit.
about time you
Let's go
cast
get
this
him."
spell. That third
Yeah.
link of the barding just
got it.
behind my
I just
ears.
got
Would you scratch
I
there,
just
please?
got the spell this morning. Give me a break. Yes, I'll scratch.
Okay.
Charge. Going after.
Scratching is a prerequisite to the charging.
I just got to switch to God, and for some reason it switched over to Bob on my. Okay, there we go. Boom. And I guess actually I probably switch to stay longer since I want to do the trample thing. I just need to go slightly to the right, yeah, and then and smash in 20 feet. I can go through Scramble's echo, right?
It would destroy it, but yes, you can. And you would
No,
have
fuck
to.
his echo. Just go through.
You would
Go
have to
straight through it
because
Yeah.
he's
because I want to
Because
get a
of
good
bush.
solid 20. Yeah, I want to go straight over him.
okay.
Um,
All right, so
and
that
then
is
he gets his attack. It's just a standard hooves, and then if it hits, then he's got to do the strength check to see if he gets knocked prone. He's got 60 foot from them.
okay.
Do I have them targeted?
Yes.
I have one of them has been targeted. Do they both? Give me a second. Where the hell is my horse? Scrolling down, scrolling down, scrolling down, scrolling down. Holy crap! You got a lot of. There's no longer. He's not targeted. Okay.
All right. Trampling
Start,
charge. The horse moves 20 feet toward a creature, then it hits with the hooves. Target with 16 in DC strength. Save will be knocked prone. If it's knocked prone, it can make
I
another
just tried
attack
to
with its
do the
hooves
attack
against
that I-
it as a bonus action. Okay. Cool.
I'm not seeing him being targeted by stay longer. That's what I'm trying to.
Does it because you're rolling, so it's
I have him.
there's
Okay,
certain things you can or can't do with
that's fine.
the other people. I will target it from him.
I'm gonna inspire myself.
Hold on a
Wait,
second.
that was at Stay Longer.
Yeah, you hold on a second. You have him targeted. There we go. All right,
So
try it
stand,
again.
sir.
You go ahead and go ahead.
Go ahead.
Roll. 9 would have missed. So
Hang
go
on,
ahead.
hang on. My character went away. Good God. All right, so he misses entirely, and that's all I can do.
All right, so she brings up her shield, slams against it. She grimaces a bit, but is not attacked. Doesn't work. All right. Nice. It's good attempt. All right. So he doesn't have skip turn. I am. All right. She's already done. She doesn't have skip turn on her either. Nobody
This is
does
so
it
long,
like
I have to scroll 4
Sarah
times.
Lally. And
Early.
all right, so she casts a spell, and nice. You guys, everything goes quiet for Boblin and Toggin.
Rude. You see Tuggan mouth that.
Excuse me.
What just happened?
Like my joke that much, he had to shut me up with magic.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Can I have all the movements? Yes, sir. Yes, I do. Good job.
All right, and then a magical weapon appears.
A good spell.
I don't know off the top of my head. Actually, I should do know. Helm is they're listed by name, which is nice. Grumsh Helm. It's a bastard sword. Nice.
Lovely.
Oink. A magical bastard sword appears floating in the air.
Which is
Thanks.
why do I know that quote? What movie?
Which is nice. It's
Yes,
it is from. Now I just lost it.
I can see the person saying it. It's not coming to my mind.
I also know it,
In
but
my
I
mind.
don't know it.
Holy crap!
A 2. Come on.
God.
She's her inspiration.
I've used that phrase before, mimicking that, and I cannot remember what the hell the movie was. That's gonna bug me for hours.
The song in my heart right now is what I just sang. Nobody does it like Sarah Lee. But
Lovely.
before that, it was Up or Golden from K-pop Demon Hunters.
That's a good movie.
So
That is a good choice.
it's not a choice. Trust me, it's an earworm that I'm happy to get rid of with the stupid jingle from the commercial. All right, and then this one is also a level 2 spell. Okay.
And we know what Nick's got stuck in his head too.
2.
A
Okay.
little bit of everything, all of the time.
Everything, all of the time. Yep.
All right, stay longer already went. All right, with that, we are finished for tonight. Thank you for playing with me, guys.
From Caddyshack.
We're
Yeah,
gonna...
I'm seeing that. Is that Bill Murray?
Yes, Bill Murray.
That long ago?
Thank you, Bill Murray.
I've got that
Caddyshack.
going for me, which is
It's also from. They used it at the Regal Cinema for the ads, for one of the ads
Oh yes,
in Regal Cinema.
that's what I was thinking. The ad
So-
thing was that when they quoted Caddyshack.
Yes.
Yeah, and they
Okay.
quote them. They quote everyone.
The parody. Yes, that's
Which
the one
is
I was
nice.
thinking of. In my mind, that was what I was thinking, but I knew it was a quote from another
got
one. Okay, that's
Yes.
now I'm good. I can sleep.
Yay. All right, so we're going to go ahead and call it here. Stay around for just a moment, guys, while I kill the stream. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for the raids. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and whatever else you do. enjoy the rest of your day. Say goodnight, guys.
Good night, guys.
Good
Good night, guys.